And we are live again. The Wrestle Purist AEW Dynamite review, recap, whatever we call these shows. But yeah, we're back again, hosted by myself. We got Rob again, Marcus as usual, Charlie as usual. We're going to talk about last night's AEW Dynamite. The Continental Classic continues. We're going to have a little look at the leaderboard. I don't think we've done any predictions or anything either, so we can still do that. It's still early enough to do some quick predictions and that kind of thing now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's that predictable this year. I don't know. Maybe the chat thinks otherwise. I don't know. But we're going to talk about the Continental Classic, of course. We're probably going to get into this week's discourse, whatever you guys want us to get into in the live chat. And but of course, first things first, please like, subscribe, send in super chats, any questions, any takes, any topics, anything you want us to talk about. Like I said, any questions, anything at all. Turn on the post notifications. Hope everybody is doing good. So my fellow co-host Charlie, talk to me. What's going on?
Hello. It's been a while because we didn't do a podcast last week, but I'm doing good. I went to a gig last night. I saw Mass Lines live. And if you guys don't know who they are the guys that do Zack Sabre Jr.'s theme. So that was really fucking cool. But yeah, been pretty busy. Doing an online course at the moment that's kept me very, very busy. I've been working a lot on that. So but yeah, I'm doing good. Can't complain.
Working away, working. Yeah, never mind.
Working hardly working.
Yeah, I got a text message. I'm sorry. It just confused the fuck out of me. I'm sorry.
Rob's sources, scrambling his brain this early in the show. Unprofessional, fam. What are you doing? I'm gonna give Marcus the ball. Sure, bro.
Damn, you gonna take that, Rob?
Stay over there in the corner now.
What the fuck did I do? What the hell?
I ain't gonna lie, my I apologize to Rob before I get irregular.
Yo, you know what? I am a black man. Okay.
And you know what you can.
And I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah,
yeah, it's always good to start though. It's always good to start with that. But my bad, Rob. It's just like the unprofessionalism. It just makes me lash out. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was just like I was trying to lock in, and then I saw something on my phone, and I was just like, oh, brother.
Oh, that apology was pretty good, Monty, because it ain't been a good couple days for CEOs. I'm just saying.
Yo. I'm telling y'all, I'm telling y'all, but I'm not telling y'all because I don't want to be involved. Yo, that's some crazy shit. That's some crazy shit. If you ain't seen that, that's some crazy shit. But anyway,
I'll pass the ball to Marcus. Shit. Marcus, talk to me, bro. What's going on?
I'm doing all right. I mean, I had a little late night grin spot in the gold section. Was watching old WCW, and I got a little Starcade watch along going on. Currently on Starcade 1998.
1998. Oh, I pray for your soul. Oh my God, yeah.
It's crazy, but I would say the first couple matches are pretty gas, but we'll see how the rest go. But yeah, Dynamite was cool.
Good luck.
Shelton Benjamin's a beast. Brody King's a beast. Max Caster's dead. Swerve Strickland shot him. I'm happy.
Put him in the dub, man.
He got his shit rocked, nigga.
Yeah, man. All right, Rob. Rob, my good friend, my good pal. How are you, bro? You thought you're doing good?
I'm doing all right, brother. I'm doing all right. I'm doing.
see, you can't.
Yeah. Don't know what that was. What was that? Anyway, I'm doing all right. I've been back doing my Twitch stuff, doing the channel stuff that you guys didn't see. We did the Raw review the other day. Great Raw review, all-time Raw review, where we pretty much just chat on AEW for an hour. So if that's your kind of your kind of thing, you get off to that, you can go listen to that. We won't really care because you can make us money. Anyway, so yeah, no, back to what I was talking about. I've been doing my Twitch stuff. I'm similar to Marcus and Late Night Grin. Also, go follow him. I've been doing the Wheel of War Games, where I spin, get two choices for two different War Games matches, and you guys vote on Twitter. And I am starting to think my fan base hates me because it's just like a constant stream of WCW 2000.
You can't let the people pick every show, bro.
The thing is, sometimes they'll give me greatness. Like last night, they gave me the Match Beyond Part 2 with the War Machine and the Four Horsemen and stuff. That was great. But then they'll give me Starcade, the Shockmaster War Games, where I'm just like, yo, what is going all. And then they'll give me Starcade 95 with the Dungeon of Doom. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
I just got finished with that one like a week ago. I'm like, what is going on?
It was crazy. But then, and, it's just a whirlwind because then I get to watch the Undisputed Era and just talk about how great it is that we still get that in 22-4 last night.
No.
And so, it's amazing, but I'm ready to talk about Dynamite. I thought Dynamite was fine, but there's still some stuff that we're going to get into that I didn't really like. And I think I'm going to point out that's the problem with these Dynamites, kind of. So, yeah.
Yeah, the highs and lows of AEW Dynamite. I've reviewed too many Dynamites at this point.
2 years worth, bro. 3 years worth. You were doing this shit before we got here.
I'm starting to think we need a break from reviewing this show, Monty. I can't lie.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's the peaks and valleys of this show. There's nothing like it,
But no, like
for better and worse, there is nothing like AEW Dynamite, bro. Like it's just. We'll get into it. Love it, hate it.
Because you go from reviewing like the golden years and everything that's going on, and then you review the Max era where that shit was bad, but then you review like the little boom period they had kind of earlier this year, where they were kind of doing good shit, and now we're just like Outrunners, Iron Savages, and then we're just like, yo, what is going on? And so. It speaks in valleys, but I'm going to talk about the peaks more than the valleys this week. So.
Yeah, I think we can do that for last night's episode. I think there was more good than bad. It's right. It is. It's we'll get into it. Fuck it. But we got.
What's up?
You guys definitely got into it on Tuesday, bro.
What's up?
Yeah,
that was. The Raw review show. It became. The Raw review was basically like
review.
Let's fix Dynamite. We were just kind of just letting it all out. It was like a therapy session for Ibu, bro.
It was a therapy session for fucking Chris and AO and shit. And just getting their thoughts out.
Bro, I had enough.
People were popping in to get shit off the chest. Like, it was crazy, bro.
Yo, AO shit was giving him a hard time, but he finally came in and be like, yo, I can't lie, bro. I'm not enjoying myself. This poop ain't fun anymore.
It was like, Daddy, I want to go feed Jay White.
Yo, come on, man. Like, why do we got to do that? He had a good match last night. Y'all are so mad. Oh, I'm slowing it down better. Oh,
we'll get into it, but
slowing it down better. Yo, what we say on Mondays and Fridays, you slow it down. Put that yo, stop doing all them flips, nigga. Throw the headlock on, nigga.
Nigga, he is wrestling back. I want flips. The fuck? Anywho.
Continuing back to like what we talked about kind of Monday. I mean, if you guys want to see like their thoughts and the kind of like our thoughts on like, because we already gave ours, like go watch that show. But basically it's just like, I'll talk about it now. My peaks and valleys, I guess I'll start a thing called peaks and valleys with Dynamite. My peaks is like the Kyle and Shelton match. But kind of the matches that we saw last night were kind of the peaks. I mean, I wouldn't, Anna Jay and Penelope before wasn't a peak, but it was decent. But the peaks of like the good matches that we saw, like Brody and Claudio, those are the peaks. And then you go peak, and then you go valley when you go from Kyle and Shelton in a really good match to Hook and this Christian thing that nobody gives a fuck about. With this whole Kip Sabian thing that nobody gives a fuck about. So it's just like, that's the peaks and the valleys, bro. And then I'm talking about, it's great match, shitty segment. We used to be like, great match, B segment. Great match, B segment. Great shitty match, shitty segment. But great match, great segment afterwards.
Like they were like sneak bullshit on like a certain hour of the show.
Bro, I looked on Tuesday. We talked about it, Marcus. I looked on my account, and the last time I gave 2 4+ star ratings in the same Dynamite was January 23rd Dynamite. No, the January 11th Dynamite. But no, I'm beast though. I'm beast.
Robbie throwing them 4s out.
Yo, you used to get crazy. Yo, that's how you know I don't like that. That's how you know I'm not enjoying myself with Dynamite. Yo, sometimes I even throw up a 5 on that bitch. But then by the time Sunday came and I had to do ratings, I was like, okay, maybe I was like, it's a 4.5. Maybe
it's still good, but like 5 a little crazy. But again, like the match quality is still good, but it's not
right.
what you think of when you think of Dynamite, which is like bang, 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 action, explosive. It's now people feel like they're kind of like slowing down and just kind of getting through it and just wrestling.
Smaller now as well, bro. I think when it comes to like TV matches, because like AEW, whilst the quality is still like very good compared to like what we've seen over like the past 25 years of TV wrestling. So like it's still a good level. It's not the peak that it was. But it's like WWE is so much better than what they were, you know, and like the gap is so much smaller than what it was. Like in 2020, 2021, when AEW started to really get their roster together and be able to just churn out these crazy Dynamite match cards. You know, WWE cards are looking kind of crazy, you know, some of them were. So, whereas Triple H comes in and it was like almost nauseating when he first came in. Like everyone was having like 18-minute matches on Raw. It was crazy. But,
yeah, and it's some of them were good. Some of them went way too fucking long. Like the Drew McIntyre and fucking Damian Priest match, I was there for, went way too fucking long. And I was like, yo, I was like, yo, I could have got more Gable and Ivar than this shit. What is going on here?
That's what I'm saying. So, but now kind of like he's chilled out on the match times. Like he's realized like, okay, long doesn't necessarily mean good, you know. But you know, they found like a better balance, and whilst AEW is still good, WWE, of course, they've both got amazing rosters. So it's like, you know, the talent are just allowed to kind of cook more, you know. It's like Tony Khan, you know, Dynamite's best Dynamites with the match cards was like Tony Khan was just like a kid in the candy store, you know, just booking up Bryan Danielson. And then fucking, do you know what I mean? Like Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega and the Bucks were still like about properly and fully fit and around, you know.
He was like Bryan
Danielson. You know, Hangman was emerging as like a top guy. Fucking MJF and CM Punk were doing like fucking like an all-time, you know. It was
bro, he would be like Bryan Danielson versus John Silver, and then the fuck was that?
You good?
Bro, what's going on over there, bro?
What's going on?
Who's watching you, dog? You good?
They're surrounding his house, bro. It's crazy. It's the SUV.
Yo, we finna see a Rob with the rifle on some Malcolm
X. Hell no, nigga. I'm about to close this window. Hold on, bro. That's some bullshit.
Who's that?
Whatever that shit was, bro. I want no parts, big bro. I'm a civilian, big bro. I want no parts, big bro.
I do not have nothing.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good off whatever that is. Matter of fact, I'm not coming back. I'm saying right here.
This is like the one show we do where people are on camera, you know.
No, I'm good, bro.
It's the one where we got 100% hit rate on the cameras, you know.
I don't like that sound though, bro. Like that was kind of crazy.
I didn't even hear it. I heard the car horn. Earlier, but not this one.
It was like all you hear outside is sirens, and all of a sudden I just heard boom, and I was like, yo, I don't like that. Whatever that was, I don't like that. I mean, it's not even a crazy neighborhood that we live in, so I don't know what the fuck.
You finished the rest of Pierce Zapruder film.
So it's a bit. Yo, please, guys, please.
Oh,
when I said funeral, this is not what I meant in my damn tweet.
Exactly. AEW gets beat by NXT again. Who can't? Like, who can't? Yo,
they didn't even get beat, that bro. I hate like. Yo, okay, they had more viewers. They had like 6,000 more viewers. Yeah.
Wow. Like, oh my God,
you know what I mean? My thing is like some people. You want to people that don't know how to talk about like TV ratings and numbers, like the viewership. Say if NXT had 100,000 more people watching, and AEW only edged them slightly in the demo, then I can kind of see you on the NXT side kind of wanting to take that victory lap, even though you technically lost in the ratings, you know, because there was a real gap in the viewership. But like when it's shit like this, bro, when it's like a 5,000 fucking gap in viewership, but I think NXT got like a 0.13 and Dynamite got a 0.17 or a 0.18. Like it weren't particularly that close, you know. Like, so you can't take that win, NXT. I'm sorry, like you just can't, man. Like rating is the important thing, you know.
Bishop,
rating is what gets you paid, bro. You know.
I can't wait for this shit to go to Max. so none of this shit matters anymore. Oh
Yeah,
boy.
it'll be
Oh
nice.
boy.
I just hate I'm not an expert, but I hate seeing people who clearly have no idea what they're talking about, like using it for their like tribalism wars, you know, which has been a thing in the past 5 years. It's nothing new. I'm not saying it is, you know, but it's like when people call the viewership number the rating. Viewership numbers, not the different things,
like,
bro.
fucking
Like,
moron.
That's how it fucking works, you
I don't know how that
dumbass.
shit works.
Asshole. Like,
And that's why you don't talk about it, because you know how it doesn't work. And you're self-aware.
Exactly.
Like some of these fucking
Now, when it comes to Cody Rhodes and what Cody Rhodes got going on, any and all grifters, any and all grifting bloodline accounts, I got you. I will give you a free reign on my platform to spread whatever propaganda you want. Because I had the hashtag. I'm starting the hashtag. Hey man, we wasn't doing 1.3s a little minute ago. Hashtag Cody killed SmackDown. Y'all make sure y'all follow that. Y'all make sure y'all following it. I'm just letting y'all know, bro. I'm just letting y'all know.
Hey,
I'm
man,
the only person here that like likes Cody, bro. Like, how is that happening?
I'm starting to I did like Cody, but hey, I'm not gonna lie. In that Mellow match, he was really annoying me. I was just like, it was something about him is really, really annoying me right now.
Because he's bad.
Why would he went to grab Mellow? Like, what are you doing? Stop.
It's part of the charm, bro.
I don't know about
He's got a punchable face.
Hey man, they said 9 months ago they were saying we want Cody, and like Perk Zane just said, 9 months later they don't want Cody. So hey man, hey, I'm just letting y'all know.
Roman's back now. You can't even throw it on Cody like that.
There you go.
We're only fucking around, but it's like,
wait,
what you say? Back now, and it's like, you know,
I can't really hear you. I can't.
Bro.
Huh?
I hope Kevin Owens wins the belt.
Think of the audience, bro. You
know?
Kevin Owens is good. He'll win that motherfucker.
Anyway, we're talking about ratings. That's how you know we've lost the plot. Anyway, we've got a couple.
Not even 20 minutes into the podcast.
That's what I'm saying.
Have we ever had a plot?
We've already lost it. You know. A little bit of a lag here, but I'm surviving. All right, let's do some super chats. Just a chill guy, Meatwad Gonzalez 499. How much for you guys to start doing a switchblade good agenda to combat Ibu's hate? Thing is, bro, like I rate Jay White. Rob tries to fight Ibu on the podcast when it comes to Jay White and stuff. You know, a lot of us do rate Jay White. It's just that, like, I ain't got the energy to be as loud as Ibu and the rest, bro. I ain't got it in me, man. I ain't got that level of fight in me, people.
I just don't believe you can be a super duper Randy Orton fan and then be like, and I'm not saying Jay White is on the level of Randy Orton, but they wrestle literally the same way. Except like Jay does a little bit more moves. Like they wrestle literally the same. Their heat segments are literally the same. They just said Jay does a little bit more. Jay does a half Nelson suplex, while the biggest move Randy Orton is. I love Randy Orton wrestling, by the way. I just putting that out there. He's I come in, I do my 5 moves, I leave. So beast. I aspire to be that. But nevertheless, I just don't believe how you can be a super Randy Orton fan and then look at Jay White and be like, I really don't like him. Like they wrestle the same, except Jay, like I said, Jay does a half Nelson suplex and maybe a German here, maybe a fucking super drop you on your head destroyer there. But like they wrestle exactly the same. So that's why I fight.
I wouldn't say it's exactly the same, but I also get your point in the sense of that, like, there is some parallels in the way they approach things, you know, especially like with, like, you know, the slower pace, you know, is obviously the obvious thing, you know. But I completely get where you're coming from. What I've not understood about Ibu's agenda is like the passion behind it, bro.
Like he just literally
it's true. The nigga boring.
It was worse before he got hit. He used to like really just it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. I just don't get it. Because, bro, they wrestled the exact. I'm telling you, Randy Orton probably had a match with Neville, and they probably had the exact same match that him and Jay White had. I'm telling you that right now. They probably had the exact same formula of match. And I bet you he would have been here. Oh my god, it was amazing. So you know what? I'm telling y'all, we're exposing Ibu soon. Don't worry. We got the files.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna catch him slipping. I'm gonna catch you be sleeping here on like worldwide or some shit. And I'm gonna go through like Jay White's absolute greatest matches, you know, like ones that I think that you can almost say are undeniably good, like the Kota match, for example.
Yeah, I'm about to say that
the
Kota
48 minute,
match.
The 48
That
minute
shit was
Kota
long
match
as a
is
bitch, but
phenomenal.
it was awfully good.
Them sequences at 3 a.m, nigga had me. What? I was in that bitch. Let's go.
Nah, that don't
They never had a taped singles match, but they were in the same Money in the Bank once upon a time.
That's what's up.
Who's that?
Oh, motherfucker. Yo, you know what? We're going to make them have a match. Somehow, they're going to have a match.
Somehow, some way.
Somehow, some way.
I swear for Lord to make this happen.
But yeah, I like Jay White. Meatwad, Gonzalez.
My feelings fluctuate, but I enjoyed the match last night, so
did
cool.
I. Well, of course, we'll get into it a bit more. Another one, $4.99. Appreciate it, brother. Monty, get ready for Briscoe to get these Kazoo strokes Friday, and it comes with money clip and 75% effort. Listen, the streets are saying
people were saying
Mark Briscoe woke him up.
Indeed.
So
I saw the report.
That's all I ever wanted, people. You know, that's all I ever wanted. Like I said when I had like my little mini 90-second rant on Monday. Just he's one of the greatest wrestlers of this generation, which makes it more frustrating when he just fucking sleepwalks through his matches. But if he showed up for my brother Mark, that will fill my heart with joy. Like I said, it's a Christmas miracle, people. Mark Briscoe woke up Okada.
Brother, you're getting these checks, and it comes with rainmakers. It is what it is.
Yo, man, hey man, we cracking jokes, nigga. Yo, you know what we had to do for 10 years, Monty? You know we had to wrestle Toru Yano on Road 2s for 10 years, Monty. Nigga,
yeah, bro, I respect. Like I said, I said it on Monday, bro. I respect him getting his bag, bro. I can respect that. But with the amount Tony Khan gives him chances to have a good match on TV, and he just kind of don't show up, I'd rather him just be kept on pay-per-views, you know. But like I said, the streets are saying that Mark Briscoe woke up Kazoo, so I'm here for it, bro. I think he's great, but I just hate it when
Tournament Okada is just a different beast, anyways.
I might actually I'm about to say I might actually watch Rampage for once on stream tomorrow.
Why not?
Apparently, Rampage was like really good. So
they put a bunch of Continental Classic. It was good.
Bro, my mindset towards Rampage the past I don't know, a good few months now, maybe even touching a year or something. He's like, it's not even like it's on.
I don't even remember.
SmackDown finishes, bro. SmackDown finishes, and I'm like, well, that's it for the night, you know.
I don't even remember the last episode of Rampage I watched, but I do remember. I know the last time I watched the Rampage, I was just like, yo, what is going on? I was just so confused. I was just like, yo, what is it? Yeah, I knew Rampage started going downhill when they started bringing romance angles to Rampage. That's when I was like, yeah, okay, that's where Rampage is at right now. That's what's going on. That's
Rampage. What a mad show when you look at it in its entirety. You know, like the debut episode,
the peaks and valleys.
No, it could have been
debut. The fucking
exactly, bro. It could have been. It literally could have been Tony Khan's like hardcore TV on a Friday night, and then he was just like, actually, what if I ran? Yo, I'm talking streets up. Hold on. What if I ran Aaron Solo? Hold on.
Oh my god.
Against Jay White. Bang, nigga, yo, they gonna tune in though because it's Jay White. Why you leaving, bro? they gonna tune in because it's Jay White, right, bro?
This ain't Rampage, baby.
No,
I hate that fucking theme song as well. It drove me nuts.
Rampage. Oh, you're so
bad.
You
know the one that play the Rampage theme, because Charlie, you'll know this. Like, you know, it plays in the ad break, but it's not an ad break here. Like the fight break, it just plays on loop and loop and loop and loop. My girlfriend has like traumatic flashbacks if she ever hears the Rampage song.
Bro,
like her trying to sleep and me having Rampage on. Her like just, I don't know, subconsciously hearing it like it sets off like a trigger in a brain. Bro, crazy.
The fucking beat. Oh no, it drove me absolutely mad. I couldn't do it. Hated that fucking theme song.
But yeah, man, Rampage going out with a bang. It seems, hopefully, with the Continental Classic matches. And
do we know when the last episode is?
I guess in theory it'll be the last one in December, won't it?
Yeah,
in theory. In 2025, no Rampage. I do hope that they do like a special episode at the end and like at least try and do something with it, you know. Because be a promoter, bro. Fucking hell. That's what a promoter does. Like, you take any sort of occasion and you blow it up into a thing that can potentially draw people, you know. But yeah, anyway, moving on. Next super chat. Sprouts 199. Say something nice about King Switch.
No,
I mean, I think he's a very talented worker, to be honest. But that's me.
Good wrestler.
Charlie thinks he's a good wrestler.
It's still his era.
It is still his era. Many are saying.
The last rock and roll.
Sold out Madison Square Garden.
You're doing your thing, big bro. Keep slowing it down. Don't let the woke left tell you what to do in that ring.
Woke flipping.
You made. Hey, remember, bro? You main evented the Tokyo Dome. You sold out Madison Square Garden.
Single-handedly.
Don't let the woke left tell you what you can and can't do.
The woke, flippy, no selling, no storytelling, no limb work left.
This is fucking crazy. Nigga, if you don't do a dive or something, Jamie, do something. Please.
Jamie.
Yeah, I'm using the government name, motherfucker. Do something. Please.
You're getting a side headlock takeover. Oh.
R3777-199, appreciate his words. CEO versus Anna J moves me, I fear. Hashtag fine shit graps.
At least it's on television.
Just a chill guy again, 499, appreciate you. Now talk on it, please. Get rid of the Iron Savages, Max Caster, MXM, and Johnny TV. That should be a Rampage job crew only at minimum, to be honest. But I wouldn't be signed to my company, and I don't advocate for anyone getting fired, and I'm not going to say those words, you know. But I'm just saying, hypothetically, if I had the pen at a multi-million-dollar company, they would not be on my roster, you know. So that's how I feel about them.
I like
whether it's Rampage or not.
People that want to work on Saturdays, and this is why they keep getting booked all the time. Like, what is this?
Trust me, we got a better standard than this, you know.
Like y'all like going to Titty City? Y'all fuck with that?
Bro, that clip of them was mad unfortunate, bro. Like, even on there, like, I don't rate the Iron Savages at all. Like, I actively like sigh and think, what the fuck is this when they come out, you know? But like,
it's terrible,
bro. That like 30-second clip of them doing the whole like, you know, ramping up the crowd and fucking, I don't know, shaking titty, you know, whatever, firing up. Then he goes to do, then he botches the moonsault like so bad. Like, it was so, that's such a like pathetic clip.
I crashed the fuck out, bro. I was like, yo, what? I was like, yo, this kid. I was like, yo, and I fucking actively shit. I mean, I don't, when it comes up, I actively shit on Punk's Collision, like, right? But I'm like, yo, I would do anything to go back to when we were having 58-minute FTR versus Bang Bang Gang fucking tag team matches than whatever the fuck I just watched in this fucking clip. Whatever that
niggas. Them niggas ain't as good as Bear Country. The damn sure ain't good as no Iron Savages. They might as well just be Iron unemployed at this point, bro, because I can't do that shit.
Yeah, this what is it? Big man dogs, but like that clip, just that clip, not AEW in general. That clip, that like real like mud show vibes, bro. But you know what the problem is? Cesar Vince was right about releasing most of them, bro. The thing is, Mansoor can like if you saw his shit in CMLO, Mansoor can actually like wrestle. Mm-hmm.
It's just that the gimmick gets over, so he's got to do the gimmick.
Yeah, Mansoor's he's pretty capable, to be fair. He even shown glimpses of it on like, you know, like on the Saudi shows of WWE and shit.
That Claudio match, oh boy.
He's obviously like, he's quite charismatic, and he obviously loves leaning into that like that side of the, you know, the sports entertainment, the gimmicks and the characters kind of side, you know, whereas even though that seems like something that suits WWE more, obviously they didn't see much in him as like a talent.
It was asking
AEW. Yeah, so I mean, like in AEW, he kind of has like space to do it with, you know, with obviously what's his name, Mason Madden, and now they're with Johnny TV as well, and they've got like their little slot on Rampage Collision. It's all pretty bad, but like I'm sure they're happy. You know, it's just.
I don't give a fuck. They happy, nigga. I ain't
exactly,
happy.
bro. This time I'm just talking. Like I don't care. I think it's terrible because they don't want me in my company. But
they would be if there's a place for them as an undercard act if they toned the bullshit down, but they're not going to. So we're gonna suffer through it all.
Since I kind of asked, bro. My fault.
Ron F. $5. Was Anna versus Penelope really the best match they could come up with to establish Anna as a credible challenger for the TBS title? What the fuck, man? Yeah, it was it's funny because we say all these things about the AEW live crowds recently, and they were actually kind of like lively last night, especially for like Fletcher and Shelton and like certain moments throughout the show. You know, when obviously the things that they were invested in. And it's like Penelope and Anna come out. It's like Anna always gets a little bit of a pop. She kind of has like good faith with the AEW audience. You get me? So, but like Penelope comes out to like nothing, bro. Like, and it's just like they're just kind of going. They're kind of like moving through the match. It's not a terrible match or anything. It was actually kind of okay, like work-wise. But it's just like went a bit long, especially with kind of the reactions that we're getting throughout. And it was just it kind of just died out there, you know. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think Penelope's awful or anything. It's just that, like, you know,
she just hasn't been there for 2 years. So I mean, you're not gonna get any reaction out of it.
Yeah, there's no reason for anybody to care, bro. So okay, we get it. You get it. You've been out for a long time. Happy you're back. Happy you're healthy. But like, what else we got? You know, like,
okay, the fuck.
And that's kind of where AEW struggles, isn't it? Is like depth to establish a connection with the characters, even with someone as simple as like Penelope Ford, who, not to take anything away from her, she's at best like a mid carder in AEW's women's division, you know. But even at that level, bro, like you can still build like depth with people. Like look at what Kofi and Woods have been doing. It's not like they've been in the main event every week, you know. Then obviously it comes to such a dramatic head on Monday. It's like they've been building them. They've been adding depth and layer to the character and the tension between the two of them. Are the New Day going to split up? Are they not? Like that's been going for months and months and months and months now, just chipping away at this, building a connection. But you know, enough of the New Day because I can talk about that segment, brother. I was fucking heartbroken.
They were doing anything on Monday. Shout out to
I was heartbroken, bro.
Them boys said no round twos, bro. You ain't been here.
So how could
that was the only segment I watched from Raw, and it was incredible. So
Big E, bro. Just like I said, don't get me started. Angel paying $2. 1 month, one more month, and God returns to save wrestling Nuge.
So back.
Yeah, man, we're all mad excited for Kenny to come back from Japan.
So excited!
You gotta say it with some enthusiasm, right? Say his full name.
No, I was thinking of like, what I was gonna say about like I hope it's not just like, boom, he wrestles on Wrestle Kingdom, Wrestle Dynasty or whatever. Then like even in Japan, like we don't see him again for like a fucking month or something. Like I hope he's on like the New Year's Dash. I hope he does like a whole like tour with New Japan. And obviously AEW needs him, bro. Like AEW needs this guy, fam. Like, there's no disputing it.
Kenny, you're a nice man. You are lying when you say that we don't need you. I know what your game is. I get it. I do the same thing. I reestablish myself in New Japan too. I chill out. I see y'all at Dominion. I'm wrestling motherfucking Suji or something, bro. I would get it.
I'm so excited. Okay, he's coming back, man. My friend Catherine's gonna be there, and I'm so fucking jealous.
That's what's up.
It's a bucket list thing, and it, Charlie, especially like. For you guys as well in America, bro, it's just like to go to the Tokyo Dome once. You get me?
Like, I've seen Kenny Omega live multiple times. I ain't seen him at the Dome though. Like
that's what I'm saying, though. And the Bucks are there this year as well. Like, and it's potentially the last time they're gonna wrestle at the Dome. Fucking God, I'm not going.
Yeah.
All these.
I hope it really delivers, man.
Couldn't make it work.
A few more matches have been announced in the past couple of weeks and stuff. Tony Khan.
Oh, they announced Brody King versus David Finlay. We're so back. That's gonna be sick.
Where's the main event, though, man?
Hey, man.
Tony, we see what you're doing. We see what you're doing.
We got strong style evolved. Don't worry.
So Kenny, it's not even like Tony sent them. Kenny said, "This is what I'm doing." Like,
Kenny said, nigga, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not coming back to that bullshit. He said, y'all, I see what Moxley got going on. I'm not trying to be a part of that. I'm going to Japan.
We got Jack Perry over there, bro. Like, come on.
We facing Yoda Tsuji and Sakura Genesis, nigga. I'm not. I don't know what you got going on, but we facing Shota Umino at New Beginning in Osaka. I don't know.
We will be getting motherfucking Big Grip at Dominion.
It's exactly like you're not.
What day?
Don't call me during Wrestling Dontaku because we facing Yuya, so that's not. We're not doing nothing else.
It's like, nigga, I'm cooking gourmet food and Moxley cooking meth. Which one you want?
He said, I'm gonna go fry ZSJ. Let's skin the ass one more time. We're gonna get that nigga up out of here.
Y'all niggas like the front man? Fuck all that. Niggas best bout machine hours.
Yeah. Wait, hang on. Leave Zack alone. Absolutely not.
I can't lie, Charlie. That would you know.
Bro, it would move me.
I might be turning my back on my country here. But
he taking that nigga back.
That white man don't deserve that belt to dome.
He taking that nigga back 7 years when he used to plant his knee in that nigga's jawbone. Every G1. You get G1 PTSD next year, nigga. Don't worry about it. We're gonna catch you up.
I think Zack Sabre Jr. is pretty good, but Kenny Omega's Kenny Omega, so
niggas forgot who the best bout machine is.
You don't remember? Daddy coming home. Don't worry about
it. He just needs. I like that though because that's kind of like Roman energy. He said, "Yo, I'm not." He said, "Y'all don't look like y'all got nothing that's going on that I want to do, so I'm gonna go." He said he hit the NPC Spider-Man. I'm gonna do my own thing.
He's like, "Y'all niggas a whole month. This what the TV looking like? Shit, let me show you what the real start doing."
Yeah, so fuck that shit.
All right, just a chill guy again. $5 appreciate. Charlie, this is for you, and the push for you to go on a rant on why Hangman should have beaten Swerve for the belt.
Don't.
Bro, do I need to do this again? I feel like I've done it about 7 times in the past 3 weeks. I'm not doing it.
I feel like it gets broken up, Charlie. Do you know what I mean? Like there's multiple layers.
There's so many layers.
You know. And sometimes we touch on like one of the things or a couple of things, but in terms of like an actual I think just a chill guy, Meatwad Gonzalez, he's asking you he wants you to draw the picture. You know, he wants to see the whole picture of what you're frustrated about.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Charlie said she said 7 times. We keeping it at 7 times.
You're not trying to hear me round about Hangman again, bro. Listen, man. Hangman's booking in AEW is very, very frustrating because I would be fine with it all if any of it made sense of how they handled it, but they flip-flop on their decisions all the time. And his post-match angle this week, bro, he didn't even have a match, but like when he came out this week, it was like cool and whatever, but like why was he just standing in the ring with Jay White in that? Like, this man just beat you clean 2 months in a row, and you ain't trying to beat the shit out of him now that you have a clean shot after he just wrestled? And why is he still selling that? I don't get it. I don't understand. Don't get it. Why are you standing tall with baby faces when you've been talking shit in all of your promos? I don't understand the booking.
Hey,
maybe it's me.
Oh, we're gonna get to that. We are gonna get to that post match because that was
Hangman should have main evented All In. I'm staying on that. I'm standing on that hill. Hangman should have main evented All In.
What's up?
Fuck wholesome moments, you know.
Bro, the payoff was not worth the moment. I'm sorry, but it's not been.
Hey, she's kind of got a point because now we got. Hey man, you know I could come in here right now and fuck everybody in the international title division up right now, and there would be no international title. There would be no division. There would be no tag either.
All these soldiers.
I can really come in there and do it right now.
In my command.
The belt hasn't been on TV in fucking months, and people
And
are
then-
just
and
agree with that.
and-
It's driving me
And
nuts.
then he gets his ass whooped. But then Claudio goes out there, speak a little bit of German, and then he activate the Aryan within, and then go out there and start frying them.
Claudio von Wolfenstein is a real nigga, bro. I can't lie.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
That shit go from Casanova to von Wolfenstein real quick. That nigga flip a switch.
That ass. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Hey, man, that's news to me. You know, I'm just saying,
man.
Anjan PM photos, appreciate it as always. In quotes, sarcastically, he says, Hangman is not a heel. That being said, dear Jonathan Good, it comes with Bookshot Lariat and put the fries in the bag. Hashtag Glee is our Glee, bro. Come on.
John actually be great if this wrestler that didn't do anything else.
Bro, dead ass, bro. I would have told that nigga, yo, I would not see. That's why Tony Khan got to get a nigga like Shane in there, bro, to get a nigga in charge. Yo, I would tell. Yo, that nigga be like, I want to start my own shoot style group. Yo, take your ass to Glee with that shit, bro. I got shit I want to do. Swerve got to handle business. Take your ass to Glee, nigga.
I want to have a ropeless ring. No, nigga. You won't be doing Irish Whip, you dumb motherfucker.
AEW Underground.
Go to shitty theme park. Yeah. Go to shitty theme park and fucking go and have whatever city, Texas, whenever they do the next blood sport. Fucking weirdo.
Matter of fact, go get us a couple of big Bufords, Jonathan.
All right, man. Anyway, and jump in again, $2. The Dragon Ball title run in 2024, huh? Hashtag vindicated.
All right, 2022.
It wasn't Love's TV time.
Darren Walker, £2. Appreciate you as always. MLW tonight. I know Rob.
Oh shit! What they got going? Oh yeah, the show is on tonight, right?
Yeah.
What time?
What you doing the watch along?
The big one.
Hey, bro, go ahead and hit up hope they're doing the watch along for that bitch.
Wait, what time? What time is that? What time is that?
It's like
probably
8.
Well, see,
let me see.
8 p.m. Eastern, probably.
Well, I'm gonna just watch it later tonight. If that's what we're gonna do tonight, instead of Wheel of War game, we're gonna watch that.
Watch Bischoff and his with the pen. You know, is it definitely tonight?
Yeah,
yeah, it is. Just chill. I appreciate you again, brother. Jay White 2023 to 2024 is greater than Scapegoats 2023. So I'm assuming that's meant to say 2023, 2024. That's all.
Nigga, you
wow, that bro. I was gonna say, bro, the bar is in hell.
Nigga, this is like comparing Soulja Boy to Dave Blunts. Like, what are we doing?
Come on, man.
Listen, Soulja Boy was a cultural icon back.
Yo, that nigga, that nigga MJF said, "Don't worry, bro. You gonna have so much aura, big bro. I'm gonna let you pin me 2 times on TV, visually and literally pin me in the ring in a match.
And there's more. You get to hold my belt on TV for a month."
He said, "But you're not gonna win it though. I don't know about that one though, big bro. You're not gonna win it, but we got you. Don't worry."
When Jay White sells and main events Yarlin, and it comes with a 7-1 Croy Coke, drink a bottle of milk, and change that diaper.
Hey, do you work for United Health? We'll do something to you.
Yo, he's fighting the battle for Jay White though. I appreciate it though, because he's sending
being a Jay White shooter is crazy, bro.
You know what?
Oh my god, when Jay White main events, Grand Slam, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
I cannot kidnap you too.
That nigga gonna come out to the land down under, think he Volkanovski or some shit. It's gonna be lit.
It's like, nigga, you are from New Zealand. You ain't from here.
I was gonna say he's looking for Australian.
Hey man. Yo, don't.
He'll make
Yo,
it
don't. Hey, the guys don't.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, I would not be a shooter for a man whose entry point in the wrestling was WrestleMania 27.
Shout out Spurs, $5. Appreciate you as always. The landing point for MXM is going to be Dalton Castle's new boys
on the indie somewhere.
How many years does Dalton Castle realistically have left, man? Like,
no,
he's back.
Castle's still wrestling.
His back is in pieces.
Is he?
You know, he's
I don't.
Bro,
I don't know.
he's brought in for like a bro. He's brought in. He's not even brought in for world title matches. He's brought in for like a TV title match every 3 or a Johnny TV feud every 3 months, and then he goes home. Kind of beast though.
Kind of real.
Because he was
bro. Prime Dalton Castle is a wrestler that I'm a fan of. You know,
I love Prime Dalton Castle.
Now he got the brace on. Just look like it's miserable for him to move. So I get why he come back every few months for a TV title match and go home.
You know how fucked up it is that like you can visibly see that brace through his damn trunks every time he's out there. It's like, dog, it ain't working no more. I love you. I know you love Ring of Honor, but it's not gonna work, bro.
Go get them stem cells. Hey, either that or go get them stem cells, nigga. You be alright.
Is he gonna be?
Showtime Spurs, $5 again. Appreciate you, Anna. And Penelope is a fine match. The problem is when that's the only women's match on your flagship, why is Thunder Rosa stuck on Collision and Rampage? Yeah, that is genuinely a thought I was having when watching it. It was like, yeah, literally that exact thought, kind of like, okay, like it's an okay match, but it's like, is this really like the only real showcasing of the division you're gonna do on your A show? You know, when like Thunder Rosa's been killing it on Collision the past few months, you know, and like. I found Thunder Rosa's positioning since she's come back so weird, bro. Because she was literally like 1A, 1B with Britt Baker. But it's like Britt Baker, okay, she can't cut the mustard in terms of like in-ring quality. She's kind of like lost that like fanfare that she had. Like she's not one of AEW's biggest stars anymore, etc., etc., etc. The things that she could rely on, like being over and being popular and being a draw and stuff, she can no longer lean on. Whereas Thunder Rosa is still a good talent, bro. She's still as good as she ever was, you know. Like she's mad passionate, bro. Like, throw her in there, get her on the court, man. But Short-term Spurs, I completely agree with you, bro. It's a weird one. But yeah, shout out Thunder Rosa. I'm a big fan. Always have been. Anjan PN$2. We're good. Hashtag we chilling in news. Hashtag IWD coming out.
Jesus Christ.
It's crazy.
Dunno 499. Genuine question. Why do MXM and the Art Runners get TV time weekly, but guys like Roosh wrestle once every 6 weeks? Quote, where the best
Tony Khan, you can fix this. Holy shit!
It's just I guess like obviously you can't.
Imagine
the obvious part of it is bad booking, any. You know what I mean? Then there is obviously the. I'm not sure if this goes for Roost specifically, but like you know, sort of talent who make themselves available for these weekend shows. But to that, I'd say Tony needs to fucking put his foot down, bro.
Be a boss.
He's paying these people a lot of guaranteed money.
Yo,
with the guaranteed money, you gotta get those guaranteed dates, bro. Like,
or just do a brand split, bro. Imagine if that was fucking Private Party versus LFI, and that amount. I mean, granted, people kept quoting. Oh, also, I don't care. People kept quoting me with, "Oh, it was just 3 minutes, bro. Calm down." It shouldn't have, bro. Do you understand when I watched that TV show live, and that's 3 minutes of my life I will never get back. That's valuable time. I could have spent doing anything else but watching. I mean, I didn't watch the match, of course, but what would you? Like a live viewer, you realize that's 3 minutes of your life you're never gonna get back. And what came of it? Absolutely nothing.
No, it's like, have you considered you could do good things for 3 minutes? Like,
it is, you know? Bro. Like, what
you don't have to do bad. You don't have to throw on bad shit just because it's only 3 minutes. What the fuck is this picture, Charlie?
Okay, fucking rude. Wow.
I just popped up all of a sudden, like, oh my god, like, peace out, I'm out of here.
Is that enough?
I'm done.
They need to shoot Collision on Thursday. Collision needs to just be a Thursday show so it can actually start being taken seriously. Nobody gives a fuck about Impact anymore, okay? Like I'm a TNA guy myself.
Yeah, obviously.
True and through.
I don't even think that's the reason why it's
true
not
and through.
Anyway.
True and through. Like I'm a TNA guy. Like I'm not happy with them right now. I think it's insane for them to try to run UBS. But
nonetheless, why are they running UBS?
Nonetheless, you better not be running the UBS unless we hear and get ready to fly in that arena. Unless we hear it getting ready to fly, get ready to fly in that arena, I don't want it. You can keep that UBS shit. But nonetheless, going back to what I was saying before, all right, y'all, shit just needs to change. Shit just needs to change. Like, bro, I would love a Thursday slot. Like I said, nobody gives a fuck about TNA. They average 3/4
I
of
want them to, bro.
three quarters of 100K.
Tuesdays, man. I want them to take it to NXT again. Genuinely, if they get like, say hypothetically, they get Shockwave on Fox, yeah. This Shockwave deal that was got trademarked and was talked about and rumored about. So if they got AEW Shockwave 2 hours on Fox Tuesdays, head to head with NXT, let's fucking kick the wall off again. Let's fucking do it, you know,
bro. Then there would just need to be a brand split. Then there would just need to be
of course you'd have to
have a brand split. Hey, this is none of anything that we're saying. It annoys me. I said it on Tuesday. I'll say it here. It annoys me that AEW fans complain about certain decent to good mid card and upper and lower mid card acts not getting time and pushes, but then when you bring up a brand split, they start throwing their hands up like they're a fucking vampire, and you open the curtains and the sun is out. No, nigga, there just needs to be a brand split because that's how you make stars. Gunther wouldn't have been no fucking WWE champion above Roman Reigns, The Rock, Cody, and all of them niggas.
He wouldn't have been close.
No fucking brand split. AJ Styles wouldn't have been a 3-time WWE champion if there was no brand split. So like, give it the program, bro. Eddie Guerrero would have probably been the god of the US. It would have probably been the god of the Intercontinental title division, kind of like Gunther nowadays if there was no fucking brand split.
It's like these niggas hear the word brand split and just absolutely have like trauma flashbacks.
That's not saying Eddie Guerrero wasn't good enough. But that's not saying Eddie Guerrero wasn't good enough. I'm saying that you think Triple H would have allowed Eddie Guerrero to be WWE champion over him?
No.
If there was no brand split? Fuck no.
He would have been like the picture if it wasn't.
He would have been like, make the US title belt for that little nigga. And they would have kept moving.
You can get the Intercontinental, you can get the US, that's cool. You ain't coming anywhere near the title picture, let alone the belt, bro. Like that just wasn't gonna happen.
He's made a good whoever it was tweeting on the Fortune 4 account. He's made the good point of like people push back some fans push back so hard on like things that they associate with WWE because of the whatever age they are or their certain exposure to wrestling, they only have familiarity with WWE doing certain things. Whether that's a brand split, obviously the example we're talking about now, people think brand split and think about how Vince just couldn't fucking balance it. You know what I mean? Had all the bullshit that came with it,
or never enforced it.
Yeah, and it weren't enforced, and all the what I mean, all these annoying things. But there has been times in WWE. Granted, they were brief nearly every time it happened, but there was times in WWE where brand split worked. But that doesn't say that just because WWE fucked it up means that every other company that ever tries to do a brand split is going to fuck it up.
Bro,
it's a conversation that, like,
bro.
Just do something before does not mean it's a bad idea.
Go ahead, finish.
I was going to say, like, it's a conversation similar to, like, I remember, like, me and Joe having this conversation, like, maybe even, like, years ago at this point about, like, DQs and the way that, like, AEW fans would turn their nose up so much at just the idea of a DQ because WWE were doing them fucking 3 times a week, every single week, and doing a poor job of making them mean anything to storylines, you know. But DQs and non-finishes are just an inherent part of wrestling, always have been. It's just about how you do them, you know. So, like, that's another example. And again, like with this brand split thing, it's like just because WWE do it bad doesn't mean that it's a bad idea or a bad concept.
Like, here's the thing about WWE. Like, say what you want about them. Like, and Lord knows I've said a fuck ton about them throughout the years, and Lord knows I think you will. Some of their business practices just simply work. That's why they do them.
Yeah.
Bro, Vince McMahon was so mad that the ratings were going from 7 and 8 million to like 5 and 4 million. And he was like, this is unacceptable. Something has to change now. And that's when he came up with the brand split. Same thing in the mid 2010s. Because in the mid 2010s, WWE fucking sucked. And then they were like, well, brand split. And then SmackDown was amazing. And half them niggas on SmackDown don't become stars if it wasn't for the brand split. So,
and you simply just can't justify trying to do a separate live show when nobody knows what the roster of this particular show is, what this show is supposed to be, if you don't have separate rosters for both of them. And this roster is just too damn big to do the whole, okay, I'll come in, you come out, I'll come in, you come out thing that they've been doing for their entire existence. Like, we're past the point of them being able to do it effectively because the roster is too fucking big and too fucking talented.
Leo Rush would be like a proper mid-card, like TNT title mid-card act on Collision. If they would like do a brand split. I don't think he wins the Continental title if there's a brand split. But
he'd be doing something.
He could challenge for it on TV.
Yeah.
I don't think he wins it. No,
but like you can be in the picture or do something where you have a separate roster with separate stories and a separate mountain to climb other than what Dynamite has going on. Plus it just gives both shows an actual personality, and you know who's going to be where, and you know what type of show this is going to be on a Wednesday or a Saturday, wherever the fuck they're going to do Collision next. Like it just is what it is. That's just simply the reality of a company this size with a roster this size. Get over yourselves.
That is definitely that's a good point as well. Look, the roster size, bro. So you can't. No, obviously, WWE have dominated the whole industry for like the past 20 odd years, but you can't have a roster with like 170 wrestlers on it or whatever the fuck it is. I mean, like, yeah, we're just having one brand, and we're gonna somehow balance all this. Like, it's just you're never gonna get the most out of your roster, But anyway, Black Yakuza 94, $10. Another podcast had the same issues with Hangman and Swerve's booking, but the chat is like AEW shouldn't have a Roman Reigns and rotate stars, and I lost it. AEW fans don't want anything that isn't WWE.
Kenny Omega should literally be that Roman Reigns, and he should literally be. Oh, you're like you niggas.
It's also. I know that you're the person bringing this silly comment to our attention, but it's like it don't even make sense because it's like Swerve and Hangman going to All In, and say even if Swerve won, which I don't think he would. I don't know. That wouldn't have made him Roman Reigns, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Roman Reigns held the top belt for 1,316 days, bro.
Like, he held it from COVID all the way to 2 different presidential administrations. My nigga, like, what
Swerve didn't even hold it for 6 months, did he?
Nope.
No, it was
4
4
months.
months.
So it's like, even if he did take it far, like Swerve, even if Swerve was still champ right now.
Who cares? I'd enjoy that more than what we got now. What the fuck?
Literally.
Amen.
It's like, again, some of their business practice just simply work. Pick a guy, pick your guy, bounce off of him with a couple more guys, and then everybody else, you orbit around that. That's your main event scene. Those your players getting the ball. We ain't throwing the ball to fucking Kip Sabian. You see WWE throwing the ball to fucking Dominic Mysterio to have a major world title push? No, they're not.
Well now.
Oh, brother.
All right, bro. You get the fucking point.
Oh,
they're not putting them in that big a spot.
Well, now
he has something to
go
do.
there.
Yes, we gotta go there. You know what I'm talking about, bro.
There. He almost won that bitch on Monday too, and I would have been. Never mind.
Okay.
Point
is HLNH. Go on, Marcus. Finish your point.
Point is, you got your niggas that's averaging 25, 30 points. They should have the ball like 80% of the time, and then you bounce off of that from there. That's just simply how wrestling should work. Use your stars.
Indeed.
PLNH $4.99. Appreciate you. Maybe it's just me, but the longer Swerve and Ospreay aren't in a title picture, the less important the title is feeling.
Back to my point.
The way they're so disconnected from this story is weird, and it does kind of bring. It does weirdly. I do think you're kind of weirdly correct in the sense of like just them simply not being in the orbit of this mock story. It really hurts its like validity. Do you know what I mean? So they need to think of a way to like get them involved, even if it's just like on the fringes, and we know they've got an issue with it. Do you know what I mean? Ospreay and Swerve, etc.
Well, the problem is the Hurt Business are doing what the fucking the fucking Death Riders should be doing. The Death Riders should be the ones beating up on staff members and beating up on lower level fucking extras and and just a whole bunch of people backstage. But instead, they pull up in the truck, beat up Evil Uno or something, and then leave. And it's just like, who cares? Or who do they have? Who did they have crawling out there last week? Who's that they had crawling out there last week? What was it? A nigga from the Iron
bro? It was
JD Drake.
Oh, JD.
Yeah, it was
JD Drake had JD Drake, and I like JD Drake. I like his wrestling, but it's like they had fucking JD Drake crawling out there.
It's like, who could possibly care about that?
Yes, they do struggle with presenting it as like just this is important, this is all encompassing, you know. I don't know, man. Like last night, we're gonna get into that segment definitely. We need to get to it as well. We're an hour in, but like,
Jesus Christ,
bro, that segment being like the three baby faces to take on the Mox group are Orange, fucking Orange, Jay White, and Hangman. What?
No,
no.
What?
I can't lie.
When
Orange took that fucking hoodie off, I popped on stream.
Bro, I popped for OC, but like,
it was so beast.
What?
We'll get to it, Charlie. We're gonna get to
it. He said, hold on, surprise, bitch ass nigga. I was like,
I have thoughts on it. I'm a little higher on it than Charlie probably is, but we'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll get to that definitely. It is kind of one of the more interesting things to kind of pull apart, you know. Ron F$2. Does Tony versus Mariah main event in the Australia show? It seems that way, bro, because
do you think?
Bro, I think there's a chance, you know. Like I'm kind of worried because I think it's definitely happening.
I'm kind of worried.
Because the way they're stretching this out with Mariah is crazy,
it's going to be on the show, yes, but the main event with a women's match.
I think there's a chance. I think there's a chance.
Nigga, you're getting Kyle.
My hands up.
You're getting Kyle Fletcher versus Jay White.
Yeah, bro. I think more realistically, it should be like Ospreay Fletcher 3 or something.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
Yes,
but like. You know, yeah. I think there is a real chance that Tony.
So you would
Tony Khan is like, yo, Tony Storm, I love you so much that you're main eventing in your own country, you know, or whatever. But like, I don't think it's something where it's like, oh, this deserves man. I just think it's a thing that Tony loves Tony, and he's so proud of what him and RJ City did with the Mariah Tony storyline.
Where does it come?
He would want to like pat himself on the back and be like, look at this.
What does it come to though?
I'll probably enjoy the match, but like, fam, if it's gonna involve the belt, which it doesn't need to, so there's that.
Like that ass, but it's come to nothing. Your main event, like Monty just said, is Will and Kyle 3. Cry, nigga.
Yes.
The Proto Star is main eventing Grand Slam.
Proto Star. $2. Ron F. Appreciate you. Where is Chris Statlander? Been missing in action since Full Gear.
I can't answer that.
Where was Chris? Where was Willow? Queen, I don't know.
Where are
women on the shows? Who knows?
Adam Legend.
Willow came out to save Orange Cassidy and then disappeared. By the way,
that was so beast as well. But anyway, Adam Legend $5. Need Dynamite regulars and Collision crew. TNT title for Collision, international title for Dynamite, world title float, and if you want them, gotta work both. I don't know. I think I'd rather just have like the world title on Dynamite than you make the international title like the top title on Collision or Shockwave or whatever it is.
It's quite literally simple. It's quite literally, since you do a Continental Classic for the like a whole tournament based around the title every year, you should just do the Continental belt is the world title, but don't name it like a world title. Make it seem like it's the world title on Collision. And then you put the international title on Dynamite. You put the TNT title on TNT on Collision. And you put the TBS title on TBS on Dynamite. It's not hard. It's very simple to do a brand split. I just don't understand why people make it so difficult. You don't fucking put people in like the Outrunners and shit like that. And I don't care if they draw. I don't care if they're over. I don't care. I don't care. Like I would much. There are so many tag teams. Like the tag team we just got last night apparently formed. Leo Rush and Action and Journey. I'd watch them versus Matt Sydal and Ricochet 10 times over. Outrunners versus the Iron Savages. Are you kidding me, nigga?
But
Like,
they
what?
sold a lot of T-shirts. Have you considered? I don't give a fuck if T-shirts came through this
Oh,
side.
I don't care, nigga.
Yo, the WWE,
Do
the
they actually sell a lot of
WWE, the
t-shirts,
WWE
though?
can put a poop emoji
So?
on a shirt and it'll sell. You think I give a fuck about t-shirt sales in 20? Come on, I don't care.
Nigga, who
I'm
buys
not
us
even
a T-shirts
sure.
and wears them? None of us do.
Unless Cody Rhodes is involved, I don't care. I don't care.
Oh my god!
And when it comes to ratings, when it comes to drawing, when it comes to unless somebody I have an agenda against is involved, I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
All right, bro.
What is this? Wait,
AEW Dynamite.
this is a lie. This is a lie. That's not.
That is a match. This nigga love WWE.
I
Shit.
love WWE.
This nigga like Vladimir Kozlov.
I'm going to yo. SmackDown coming here in February. You bet your ass I'm there. There will be no stream that night. I told y'all I'm not doing IRL streams, so there will be no stream that night. Nigga, I will be
no vlog.
I will be in the build. Well, I'll probably do one of those. I'll be in the. And if Dwayne is in the building, I'm in the building. Nigga, what? Come on.
Jesus.
And I will be yelling, "I love you, Solo," right along with Jacob, nigga.
I love you, Solo. They gonna jump the barricade, shit.
Okay. Got through super chats. We talked a little discourse and whatnot. You know, I appreciate you guys. Keep the super chats coming. We'll get to them when we next take a little break. But today, right now, AEW Dynamite review, Continental Classic. You know, what would you call this? Match day 2. You know, and that's what we started off with. That's what AEW started off last night with. Continental Classic kicking off. Cole, Fletcher, and Shelton Benjamin in the Gold League. Blue League. Yeah, Blue League. Blue League, Cole, Fletcher, Shelton Benjamin. Lively crowd for this, man. Lively crowd for this. I like this quite a lot. There was a lot to like. Love how Shelton has been presented. It kind of pops me, you know. Like, okay, like he lost this match through Cole like cheating, but it's like the fact that like they're protecting Shelton Benjamin at fucking age 47 or whatever it is,
bro. It's
bro,
like that's you know what I'll say. That's a pause. That's a peak. That's actually a peak because you know why?
Yeah,
that's them actually treating Shelton Benjamin how he should have been treated his entire career. Because he's just as accomplished, if not more accomplished, than the nigga he was coaching Brock Lesnar. He was Brock Lesnar's coach, by the way. So like, you know what I mean? He was his mentor in college. So they're basically on the same level wrestling wise. He's probably the better wrestler. So, but you know.
And more than that, he's still good enough, more than good enough in the ring. And he still gets very good reactions to justify it.
49 still,
bro.
49 still
Nuts.
doing the corner springboard shoulder axe handle that he does.
Yeah, and he's still a very good athlete. And honestly, his age works in his favor in terms of his presentation because he's powerful as shit. That's that charge of super kick he does, dog. He's taking his heads off with it.
That's what all old heads that can't flip anymore should just do. If you can't really do flips like that anymore, then just become a power nigga. Just start throwing people everywhere.
Yeah, it's a crazy T-bone suit. I'm like, bro, he gonna break somebody's collarbone in that super. I'm gonna love it.
Yeah,
it started. This match started off slow, but it turned really good, real good.
Yeah, I really liked it, man. I really like Cole Fletcher's performances as a heel as well. Like, I feel like nearly every week, especially like the TV matches, like his approaches to them, like he actually kind of nothing feels kind of cartoonish or anything like that, which is especially young wrestlers who are like good workers and now have kind of like a dynamic way about them, like Kyle does before he turned like heel and stuff. Like you can kind of I get worried about them kind of being like, I don't know, just kind of like over exaggerating. It kind of becomes like cringe. It almost feels like a bit. Do you know what I mean? But like Kyle's really adapted very, very well as a heel. I think he's in ring and stuff. So even more promising from Cole Fletcher. Shelton Benjamin, as we've already said, 49 years of age, and he's so capable, bro. It's man impressive. Crowd was lively. They wrestled to that very well. And like I said, Cole Fletcher, he cheated to win. We're protecting Shelton because that's what we do around here.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, man, good match. Don Callis was on commentary. And yeah, good shit. Anyone else got anything they want to back on?
I'll say so. So I will say I've always said Kyle gets better every week to me in terms of something little. This, in the big picture, in terms of him being a heel, was probably to me his best performance as a heel overall because wrestling in front of a really strong crowd. It's a heel versus heel match, which we've all watched wrestling for long enough to know. Those matches can very easily go off the rails in terms of like who do you choose and who do you want to win, all that type of stuff. But the crowd did the work for him. The crowd did a great job. They chose Shelton because Shelton's fucking awesome. And then Kyle actually like really played off of that really, really well.
Yeah.
Like the heel work with the crowd, cheating to win, blah, 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 all that stuff. And then Shelton getting his comeback spots in. The crowd went crazy for it. The super kick. I thought he had me on that spot. He really had me. The step up. Kyle tried to get out super kicking of his own. Everything just worked. Like, it just worked.
Yeah.
Big fan, like I said.
Carl definitely worked to the crowd. Better than I was kind of anticipating because like he hasn't been a heel all that long, but he let the moments breathe for like the right amount of time, and him and Shelton like really worked off of it. I love this match. I thought it was really fucking good. But yeah, I'm interested to see Carl wrestle some like proper super over baby faces that aren't Ospreay, just to see what the dynamic's going to be like. So I think it'll be quite interesting.
I'm interested to see how far they go with protecting Shelton and how much he pops from it.
They should do it in every match.
It's like obviously he's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna have like a winning record coming out of this. But it's like, what sort of tomfoolery are we gonna see for him to actually eat these pins?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, good shit in the blue league. There, Cole Fletcher goes top of the blue league with 2 wins, 6 points. So yeah, man, he's starting off on good form. Hook.
I really like the little video package they did beforehand as well, breaking down like the last week of Continental Classic stuff as well. That was really cool.
That was really good.
Hey, they really did improve their video package game, like you said, Charlie. And we're gonna get into that when we get into the video package that we got later on tonight. Because that was great. So
most wanted.
Oh, buddy. Oh, so happy.
All right, this was we'll probably blitz through this. Next was a live promo from Hook. He comes out. He's like, "Yo, I heard Nick Wayne is talking shit. If he wants to fight me in New York, I'm gonna fight." He said something about he called out Christian Cage, called him Nick Wayne's father, and was like, "I'm gonna leave him in a worse state than you guys left Taz at Hammerstein. But how about we fight right now?" Christian Cage goes to come out, but he doesn't come all the way out. Nick Wayne and Kit Sabian jump up from behind, gets a little bit of heat. They do a concerto on Hook's hand, and not that much heat, to be honest. It wasn't even like it was a terrible angle. It's just like it was just
nobody give a fuck.
It was super basic. It was super basic. Nobody cares about it, and positioning on the show was just like hilarious.
Terrible.
So like, I'm not one of these. I'm not one of these. You got to make the little things. But you ever notice how when they do injury angles like these to people, they have people run out and try to stop it. Like, and I know Bobby Lashley and them beat up a lot of the staff members, but you have to have more staff members than just like shitty security guards and extras. Just stand. Where are the referees? Where are the production crews? You have to have and AEW needs to start having fucking like they have backstage at WWE. Start having the X talent that you have working there that just do produce. Start having them run out there. Have some cameos and bald suits. They
need a Jamie Noble.
Bro, Jerry Lynn. Can we get another Jerry Lynn cameo, please? One of the fucking days. Like, holy shit. But it just
can't take a bump no more.
It didn't exactly the pop.
No kayfabe Sanjay Dutt running out there.
Yeah, it's like no Sanjay Dutt being like, please don't do this. Like you just have something. Just bro, you gotta because it doesn't matter if Hook is like, obviously they're gonna pop because it's like, oh, he broke his arm or whatever, right? But like you gotta have it mean something and make people actually worry. Have people get. Bro, ever notice how when Swerve getting his ass beat by the fucking Hurt Business, what the Hurt Business doing? whooping niggas' asses on the outside as they trying to get in. Do something different. I mean, that would be you'd have to protect Kip Sabian doing that, which I don't know how you would do that. But that's not the point.
I know Kip Sabian's loyal, man. Get Kip Sabian the fuck out of here.
Well, the only reason Kip
some
Sabian
people lied
here,
about Kip Sabian here.
The only reason
us.
Well, the only reason Kip
Don't
Sabian is here is because Luchasaurus is here. Well, isn't here. Hopefully he gets better so we can stop doing whatever this is.
Yeah.
I just keep expecting Samoa Joe, and he just doesn't arrive.
It's heartbreaking at this point, you know.
I just keep expecting. We're getting so close to the Hammerstein shows. Like, where is he? You can't run that fucking venue and not have Samoa Joe.
Yo, we need to have some of these old niggas save us, bro. Joe, save us. Cope, save us. Save us, big bro.
If you need a leg, I'll go my leg. Fuck, I miss
Cope, save us, big bro.
I do think Cope, has pretty much it's no wild take or prediction or anything. I think most people have similar take. The Edge, Copeland, Zara, gonna come back and
dead name?
dead name him. Adam Copeland is gonna come back and fuck Christian Cage over out of his contract.
Y'all saw Cope tried to trademark Edge and they was like, well, actually WWE did it like 3 days ago. WWE did it like 3 days ago. He was like, oh damn. Well,
Christian Cage.
I would have spelled it differently. I would have did 2 E's on both ends.
Yeah, just on the end, Joe.
Fuck it.
All right. Mercedes Moné. Backstage promo, she gets asked about Camille being attacked, and Mercedes gets all, I don't know.
Mercedes about it?
Yeah, basically. Everyone knows, it's talking about, like, everyone knows Camille quit. She don't work for me no more. I'm not to blame for the attack or whatever. She doesn't give any, she don't care about her no more.
Good.
And she mentioned Anna Jay and that she'll be watching a match later tonight. I will say this, even though there's not really a lot to talk about in this, it was just a backstage promo, but that's kind of like my issue, you know. So Mercedes had a great, it felt like a moment in her AEW run, Full Gear with Chris Statlander, and the follow up has been poor, you know. Like she's doing like backstage promos, and it's like, where's the meat? Then it's like they try to give us a little bit of meat by doing like a live angle with Anna Jay. And it's like that's not big time, is it? Do you know what I mean? Like, respect to Anna Jay, she has improved, and like the TBS title scene does seem kind of right for her. But now it's like you're gonna have Mercedes in the TBS title scene. She needs to be mixing with heavy names like Statlander.
That's why I remember before the Dynamite review, before the pay-per-view, I said, bro, she needs to win that belt. Chris Statlander needs to win that belt, and Mercedes is to go on and get the fucking the world title division and save that world title.
Yeah,
it's like Kansas the right fit for the TBS
but it's locked up by RJ City Land right now, so never mind, guys. My fault. Oh, and don't I won't go on I won't go on the rant this time. So the 8 RJ City fans in the fucking in the chat won't fucking get on my ass. My bad, guys.
RJ City trick y'all, man.
Yeah, because running around having your women's champion say the women's division sucks is pretty beast, guys. Great writing. Not anyway. Could you imagine if Nia Jax and Liv Morgan were running around talking about this division sucks? I mean, it does, but I mean they don't gotta say it.
Don't say it.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You didn't have to say it.
Then, like in contrast, like the NXT women are constantly, like, obviously I know you got what Rob does, but I know Marcus and Charlie, you don't watch NXT, like, but in passing, whether it's in passing, whether it's in promos, whether it's Roxanne when she's doing a promo with the belt, it's like, this is the best women's division in the world. This is the best women's division in the world. These are the best women in the world. And it's like, that's debatable. It's like, that's how they should be putting over the division. I want to be wrestling the best in the world. I want to be wrestling your Julias, your Stephanie Vickers, your fucking... And even before they came in, bro, because obviously NXT women's division has always got quite a lot of high praise, you know.
Yo, Sol Ruka versus Kalani Jordan and Heatwave, brother. Oh my god. That was amazing.
I'm saying, man, and it's like when the up and comers like Kalani Jordan cut promos, like I want to be the best woman in the best women's division. Do you know what I mean? It's like that's how they talk about the division. But you know,
what do we know, bro? We just podcast, bro. That's it. Never mind, bro. We just we're just losers that talk about wrestling. So my fault.
Bro. They're in mom's basement eating Cheetos and shit, you know.
Eating chili in mom's basement. You know,
Cheetos are actually pretty good. Niggas so mad. They're so mad. They're so upset.
Anyway, MVP was fucking giving Shelton that fucking. I don't even know what you'd call it, bro. He's like,
hey, nigga, I don't pay you to lose, nigga.
That's not how the game is played.
Hey, brother, we don't lose right now.
Like, nigga, what do?
We hurt niggas.
We hurt people.
Yeah, he was so beast though because it was like MVP was like going off at him, but it never felt like a thing like the teasing the breakup or anything like that.
Mm-mm.
He was just coach mad at his player, bro. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And like Bobby Lashley give him that look at the end, and he was just like disappointed. You know, he was fucking beast, man. And then they just kind of beat up a bunch of security because.
And then Shelton was like, "Nigga, what are you looking at?" And then he looked at five different niggas and said, "What are y'all looking at?" And he looked at their asses too. It was so beast.
Hey man, if you ever want to find a way to get your heat back after a heel versus heel match where you play the babyface, that's how you do it. Beat niggas.
Death Riders. Death Riders.
You haven't got to disguise it like that. You can just say, you can just be like, hey,
there was not much of a disguise though. We said it about 4 times.
Death Riders. Sorry guys. They're gonna go beat up John Silver again. My bad.
Come on, man.
They're gonna go beat up who's that nigga? What's that nigga's name? They're gonna go. He don't even work there no more. They're gonna find a way to beat up Ryan Nemeth this time. My bad. Yeah, I don't fuck the streets up. Not anyway.
Where's the?
What day?
We'll review this and then we'll review the thing that I can't find on this recap that I'm looking at. All right, the next thing was Dynamite does a battle royale, and since I've got the list of names here, I'm going to read them out. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Leo Rush, Romero, Brian Cage, Lance Archer, the Martins, Butcher, Evil Uno, Mark Davis, and Action Andre.
Just one of the Martins makes him sound so ominous. That's really funny.
Well, you get what you get.
I mean,
hey, man.
you get what you get. Are
what they are.
It's just really funny to refer to him as that.
Mark Davis is a good nigga though. I respect Mark Davis.
What a real nigga.
Oh, don't Zilla.
Hey man, he tried. As a battle royal though, as a whole, the way this was put together, the way it was so predictable, the way it was going, like this is fucking terrible, bro. Like, what was the point? Just kind of felt like a waste of time. And it was just like,
show of hands, if anyone cares about the Dynamite Diamond Ring. There you go.
Hey man, I can't lie. It was pretty beast. It was pretty beast.
It's just a plot device.
It was pretty beast when Sue punched Adam Cole in the face with that bitch. Though that was pretty beast. He was like,
fair enough. Yeah, that's fair. Of course, we've probably all got like one good memory, but like of the Dynamite Diamond Ring. But
nobody cares, bro.
Yeah, this battle royal was just terrible. I think AEW are just like not good at like battle royals and stuff like that. They found the thing that they're good at, which was the what is it called? The thing that went with the casino.
The TNA gauntlet. The TNA gauntlet that they do. Like the fucking the eliminator where everybody comes out and I'm not saying like TNA. No, I'm not saying it in a way like they bit TNA. That's not what I'm like getting.
Well, it feels like that's how you say it.
Well,
many companies are so bad.
Well, I mean, if you were gonna bring it up, I mean, I wasn't gonna bring it up, and hey,
you most definitely were gonna bring it up. Stop.
Anyway,
but like, battle royals are always bad as they are. Like they're never a great match ever. It's just kicking and punching and throwing people over the top rope. But like companies outside WWE are just really scared of copying the Royal Rumble that they just had even worse battle royals.
Yeah.
So, like, this just was what it was. Like, who cares? Like, MJF, Kyle are the last two, obviously. And they're going to wrestle next week.
Yeah, I can't lie. If TNA sells out UBS, I might have to start watching TNA again.
You watch it anyway.
Yeah, but if TNA sells out the UBS arena, I'll fucking watch TNA.
Like, if they legit sell out the UBS arena, because clearly something's happening on there that I'm missing. So, like, if they sell out the UBS, I have to be there. I have to be there. Well, not there. No.
But to be fair, TNA have been doing some good live event numbers recently, so for the big shows anyway. So we'll see how it goes. Okay. All right, so I want to talk about this because, like I said, it's not on the recap that I'm looking at, and if it is, it hasn't got a title, so I'm not obviously seeing it. Anyway, Bandito got like a little video vignette kind of thing. It's like an old western setting, you know. It's like you got these two white guys in cowboy hats talking about what the fuck were they even talking about? It ruled, you know. He's just like, it's going to be different.
He's saying he's coming back.
The most wanted.
This
when he comes back, it's going to be different round here. It's just like,
never get myself.
You sure he's going to show his face again, bro? Oh, so real.
He's a wanted man around here. I was like, nigga, huh? They're talking about that.
When they said wanted man, I was so terrified for a second.
I was so hyped, but then I kind of figured it out. But I was like, hey, man.
Like, I knew it was Bandito, obviously, but like, still, the wanted man thing was kind of popped me. Then they said, nah, the most wanted. Put the wanted poster up. It's fucking Bandito.
It's been so long.
The big man is back,
bro. Do more of this, AEW. Do more of this.
Please.
Instead of like, especially like with the hologram thing. Hologram thing was nice, but like, imagine if the hologram shit was like, it wasn't just like 5 second loop of
like
what this nigga looks like. Like, imagine if it was like an actual fucking vignette type video pack, not no Vince McMahon type shit. I'm not saying like no goofy ass Vince McMahon shit, but some shit that made sense, and it was like done like this Bandito package. Like, bro, just do more shit like that, like just like that.
Yeah, like reintroduce people like that, because everyone loves Bandito. We all love Bandito here on this show. The people watching the show love Bandito. The people buying the ticket have not seen Bandito for over a year. Like, yes, you forget about people. Breaking news, it happens. So just put a video package up, present him like the star that he is, which he did. Great job. Do another one next week if you so choose, though. And then when he finally comes back, when you finally have something like substantial out there for him, people will have in the back of their head, oh shit, Bandito, bro, like he finna fuck some shit up. It's Big 21 Plex coming back. Big Most Wanted. You know, like,
so excited.
Feel anticipation.
So excited.
I want to answer this super chat. It's not actually a super chat. It's just a chat. But it seems genuine, I guess. And there he is. King Switch. What's special about Bandito compared to the other luchas? So, like, with Bandito, I think the main thing that makes him stand out is like his physical charisma and his kind of showmanship. You know, he's so good. He's such a good live performer, bro. Like, he's the way he plays to the crowd, the way he knows what the crowd want, and he's got a deep bag in terms of his moveset, so he's very kind of like casual friendly as well, you know. And he can, you know, he digs in his bag and he pops the crowd and he gets them going, and it's like, I don't even know if he can speak English, but he's, like I said, he's charismatic as fuck. He's got a great moveset. He's physical. He's just awesome, bro. He's just fucking beast. You know, he's a cut above the rest.
Look as well.
He has a cool look. That's the above all. Maybe the
cool look.
Like his entire presentation is awesome.
Yeah,
he's awesome, man. He's as far as luchas go, I'm not exactly a CMLL Arena Mexico expert or anything. You know what I mean? I've never claimed to be. In terms of like luchadors in the US, I'd say he's like, in terms of talent, ability wise, he is like top tier. You know,
Top of
like
the mark,
he's above Commander, he's above Hologram, he's above fucking Penta. You know, Phoenix is where you start to push it. Do you know what I mean? But because Phoenix is phenomenal, but he's better than Vikingo, I'd say as well. He's better. He's better than all these guys, bro. You know, so.
Bro, and having seen Bandido wrestle live, like you think he's like he has that charisma and presentation on TV. In live, it's an entirely different experience. Like he just knows how to get the crowd going and like really get fans invested in his stuff as well. Like he's just, and he can have a good match with like just about anyone. Like he is very, very good.
He had a great match with Jericho. He had a fantastic match with Bryan last year.
Yep.
He had a really good match with Takeshita. Unfortunately, he got hurt in that match, but the match was really, really fun. And just seeing him out there, he understands crowds more than most wrestlers. Not even just luchadors, more than like 90% of wrestlers out there. Period.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like he's
hilariously as well.
Yeah,
I think hilariously as well. The Jericho, if you've not seen him wrestle and you want to be a bit more familiar with him and how he might look on like AEW television and shit like that, and more we talk about him the way we do, and you want to see the quote live show charisma and shit. He's the match with Jericho, bro. Like it's hilarious as that sounds. Like the match with Jericho, like obviously like Bandido, fucking like it's not a full on carry job, but it's like Bandido. It's a great showcase match for Bandido because he's just emptying his bag, bro. And he's just fucking having fun out there and he's working the crowd and he's doing, you know what I mean? He's just awesome in it. So check that out, King Switch live chatter if you haven't.
He's got some really cool matches with Brian Cage online as well. I'll go back to those.
Oh, he's got a great resume of matches, man.
Yeah, he does.
Like he's everything. He's a great match guy. He's a great.
Rob, I think you might.
Oh shit! Sorry. Him versus Oscar, like WrestleCon, WrestleCade, whichever one it was, like 2019, I think it was. That shit was great too.
Yeah, that's a really good.
I think he has like an insane match with Speedball on one.
Bro, he has a fucking insane match with Taurus and an insane 6-man match that he's in, bro. Trios matches as well. Like imagine him being coming pro because he has a great one at PWG in like 2018, 2019 with like Taurus and shit. It was amazing. We watched those on Twitch. That was great. All that shit was great.
Yeah, but like if compared to luchadors, he is like a total package.
Tier.
He is so
top tier,
so
man. He's you know, I'd love to see them figure out a way of pushing him, but isn't just like we're actually going to book him to wrestle and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like I'd love to see. I don't know, maybe bring a manager in for him or something, but isn't Alex Abrahantes.
That's a monkey's paw, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, someone like Selena De La Renta or someone or some shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'd like them to explore a way that they can really get him to connect. You know,
she's locked into that MLW shit she got going on, brother.
Hey man, she's basically fucking Charlotte Flair in LW. So.
Bandido versus Beast Mortos and Vikingo. That was the match I saw at Royale. Crazy match.
Yeah. He's but yeah, Bandido locked it. There's loads of matches, and he's definitely got loads of matches like better than that Jericho match. That Jericho match probably isn't even in his top 20 best matches, you know. But it's just like it's a good showcase of what he'll look like on US TV, you know.
Exactly.
We had a Julia Hart video package where she was talking about Jamie Hayter.
Video package.
How are we feeling about this chat? By chat, I mean Marcus, Charlie, and Rob.
I really like the vignettes.
I love them. They're really well done, and they actually get across who Julia Hart is. Like that's the key to a good video package. Does it get across who this person you're trying to present to the audience, who this person is, what they're all about, what they're going to bring to television when they come back or when they debut. And it's gotten a great way of getting across Julia Hart's presentation, which is damn near at the top of the company in terms of how well it's been executed since she joined the House of Black. Yeah. Again, I wish she was a good wrestler, but in terms of like the
she's
other things,
still super young though.
Yes, that's the one thing I want to put in front of that is that she's still only like 23 years old. Like she's got time to get better. It's just in terms of everything else, in terms of how to present yourself on TV, like entrance and people connecting to you, she has that. She's got that
down, which is crazy.
Yeah. Let's just work on the matches part.
Yeah, I think there's I think we've seen enough as well from Julia Hart to kind of not class her as like a lost hope in ring. Because like, there has been like she's not like good or anything, but like there's been glimpses. She's got like a nice moonsault, you know. It's just, you know, it's like
there's I don't know what it is, but there's something. It's just I don't know when it's gonna get, how far she's gonna advance, but there's something. And she does connect with crowds, which is a thing that a lot of women in AEW just aren't doing right now. So yeah, I'll blame it. I'll fault them at all for taking a chance on them.
Yeah, the Jamie Hayter stuff is a little bit, you know, I'm past being impatient with it now, really. You know, it's like Jamie Hayter coming back, like, bro. As far as like wrestlers who have been out for a while since the start of AEW, Jamie Hayter was like one of the most like in-demand wrestlers who have been out for an extended period of time. Like people wanted Jamie Hayter back bad, you know. Can't wait to see her mix up with this wrestler, that wrestler, and that wrestler, you know. And she comes back, and it's like they're obviously keeping her away from the title scene for a reason. Hopefully, that reason is better than Mariah and Tony, bro. You know, but like, it's I don't know. Like, again, like I like Julia Hart, and I understand why AEW would like stick with her, but it's like this is a feud doesn't at this time just doesn't really make sense for me in the division. Like, it just don't.
Yes.
Maybe another time, do you know what I mean? But I mean, as in right now, where the division is, where I think Jamie Hayter should be, and obviously Julia Hart needing to come back strong, it's like this feud just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Like, at all.
It's very much like on some Odyssey shit, but like at this point in time, do the audience really want to see her do a whole fucking Odyssey until getting to the belt? Not really.
No. Yeah, Jamie's one of the best, bro. She's genuinely one of the best women's wrestlers in the world at the time that she went down, you know. And she's came back and she's been on good form. And I think she deserves the opportunity to be able to showcase again that she can be one of the best women's wrestlers in the world, because I don't think she's had that opportunity yet, to be honest. So, you know, kind of unfortunate, but at the same time, it's not like I don't when I see them to a feud, I'm not like, ugh. Two shitters. Do you know what I mean? It's not like it's
more
just,
like wrong
it's just
time.
It's just weird, you know.
They've got me intrigued enough to see it, to be honest.
Yeah, I do have some intrigue in it.
Sounds, you know.
Bro, Jamie Hayter's response though, like, put her in front of a live crowd with a mic, please, because they don't have enough baby faces in the women's division actually cutting promos to the live crowd, and she's like one of the only women's wrestlers that the crowd will react for. So you should be putting her in front of the live crowd with a mic.
See, I would agree with that in principle, off principle alone, and I'll just say that.
Yeah, Jamie, I think her potential issue is, and I'm not sure if this has ever been said or anything, and I don't even know if this is completely true, but I think there might be an element of like, you know, like the Jack Perry thing back in the day, where it was like you don't really like doing live because it's a completely different animal, isn't it?
Yeah,
like doing a live promo, going out there and having to like follow through with real conviction and X, Y, and Z, and keep on track of what you're saying and not overthinking, blah blah blah. Like, I can imagine like a lot of these wrestlers get in their heads, especially like wrestlers like you know, wrestlers like Jamie who have came from the indies and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And like, yeah, she's got some TV experience now, and I'm sure she has done like one or two live promos at the time in AEW, but it's like, I don't know. I just don't think Jamie's the sort of person when she gets given a backstage promo, she's like, "Oh, let me do it live. Let me do."
Yeah,
you know. But maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe
I get
I'm
what you mean, but still, they need to be putting babyface women that are over in front of the crowds because there's so little interest in the division at the moment.
Willow
which is
would
mainly
be my one for
AEW's
that role.
Role,
that would be the one I always do. That's probably
Willow should absolutely be someone. Yeah,
Willow's got a great, great with promos. So
Willow should be on the TV shows. That would be great.
That would be nice, wouldn't it, Charlie? That would be really
fantastic,
nice.
To be honest.
You watch wrestling on Saturday?
Occasionally.
Sometimes.
You know,
Bro, no one, bro. You know, I ain't even doing that. But
nigga, War Games was Saturday. What are niggas talking about? Yo,
I did watch
real
War
shit
Games,
was on.
unfortunately. I was in a bar in
we
Liverpool.
was watching
I
that
watched it.
Shinsuke title win. You know.
Oh my god!
I did not watch that. I was outside.
I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm calling ISO. I'm telling y'all right now. When Shinsuke pulls up and joins Team 2000X, and then we got Shinsuke with the GHC title, and we got Big Yoshitatsu with the GHC national title. Oh my god, yo, the scene was
Yoshitatsu.
I'm honestly, I don't know if you've seen, but me and Yoshitatsu, that's my twin. We locked in. You know what I'm saying? I talk to that nigga every day. That's my twin. You know, we locked in. You know what I'm saying? He recently told me that the green light has been given for him to get his GHC title match very, very soon. So we will be locked in.
He finna get you a ticket, big bro?
Well, no. But I'll be on Twitch, big bro. I'll catch y'all on Twitch, big bro. That's twin, bro.
I'll be live reacting.
I said real nigga. He said fags, big bro. Put a like on that bitch. I said, yes, sir.
This is too dumb, but the same exactly.
Twin, man. That's twin them. That's twin them, nigga.
Twin them. Oh my god.
Okay. The Acclaim and Billy Gunn backstage. There was just a little bit of tension building here. He basically ended with saying like, "Yo, Max, what are you doing? Are you sure about this? Blah blah blah. Like, we've got faith in you, but like, come on, bro. You know." And Caster was doing his annoying shtick of "I'm the best wrestler alive. I'll be good." Blah 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 blah. And Bones was like, "You know what? If you're the best wrestler in the world, bro, fucking go prove it." You know, just kind of threw his hands up like, "All right, bro. Like, go ahead.
That's what's up, bro."
And then we got Swerve versus Max Caster. Max Caster, of course, did one of his little shitty raps. Swerve cut it off, though, booted him off the apron. And then we got quite an effective squash, man. This was a good bit of business. Caster just got kind of bitched. Honestly, bro, might be asking for a little bit too much, but I think, like, if it was me, I wouldn't have let Caster get, like, a single lick of offense in. Like, none, nothing, you know. Because there was like a little glimpse where, like, you know,
move you.
He like threw him into the steps and he kind of like threw him into the ring, and then he did like the drop kick. Then obviously it was cool seeing Swerve no sell the drop kick and then finish him off with the house calls and the whatnot. But it's just like, fuck it, just have Swerve, just go out there and just completely fucking beat him, bro. And he basically did, and this was still awesome. But it's just like, I don't know, bro. I think I might have just like a sick desire to see Max Caster in the mud, you know, just see
you and everyone else, to be honest.
I mean, don't all of us.
He should have bladed. He should have fucking did it. Like,
yo, nigga, yo, but that shit was still beast.
That's what I'm saying.
He straight up took a springboard drop kick, popped up out of the springboard drop kick, and said, "Actually, it do come a house call, nigga." Aw. Nigga, you know how many springboard drop kicks I take a day, nigga? That's just house call, nigga. Oh,
yeah, this was a strong angle / match in terms of having Swerve bounce back from that, you know, decisive loss against Bobby Lashley at Full Gear. Him obviously making it clear that he's not done with Bobby Lashley, so we'll see what direction that goes into.
Oh yeah.
Again, not a big piece of the TV, but I said it on Twitter, bro. I know everyone here probably doesn't follow me, but it's like, there's just, with Swerve's booking, even when he's not in the main event, and even when he's not, like, again, like when he's not world champ or whatever, it's like all of his stuff this year has felt focused and it's handled with a level of care. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can tell that they're thinking about how he comes off, how he's presented, what are the potential next steps for him, X, Y, and Z. Like, it's just handled with genuine care.
Hey, shout out Big W2 for that, nigga.
Yeah.
Shout out Big W2. Shout out Dub Squared, nigga.
But yeah, it's noticeable, man. It's noticeable. Like, it stands out, like the level of care and effort and focus that he's put into Swerve's trajectory and just whatever he's got going on or whatever's around him. Like, it's noticeable. Like, it never feels like again, even when he's not been world champion stuff, it's never really felt like he's just floating doing nothing, which is like AEW's fucking go-to creative plan, you know. But yeah, man, this was good shit. Marcus, I know you was your shirt probably evaporated during this.
I threw my shirt into a different country. My shit ended up in Mexico. But ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to piss on the grave of Max Caster. No more Republican raps for you, nigga. None of that shit. None of that. Oh, cancel me if you want to. I'm the best wrestler alive. No. No.
Alive,
You
huh?
ended with the actual best wrestler alive. No Lil Wayne. And nigga kicked your shit to sleep. And motherfucker Swerve stomped your dumb ass just for good measure. And the crowd wanted it, and we got it.
Something Hunter Biden.
that moved the streets. But from an actual standpoint, this was a great job of power scaling. Because power scaling in wrestling is a great thing. Please bring that back, mainstream wrestling. I beg of you. It's a good thing.
It'd be nice, yeah.
It'd be great. I don't need world champion going down to a regular old Mick Carter, under Mick Carter, and having a 50-50 match. Fuck that. You should kill him. Because I won the top prize in this company. You did not. But I do love how AEW actually presented this as Max Caster basically talking way too much shit and getting led basically to his doom. Well, they were like, okay, cool. You call yourself the best wrestler alive, which you're full of shit. And commentary said, yeah, he's full of shit. And they panned to him just walking in the ring, doing his typical whatever stuff. But everyone knows in the back of his head he gets fucking brains blown out. And then he got his brains blown out. And the crowd did a great job of actually treating Swerve like the star he is. They keep getting told he's a star. They actually show people he's a star. And then this crowd in Indiana received him as such.
Yes.
And they received Max Caster as a fucking joke.
Yes.
Like they wanted him to do.
Yes.
And then he got killed. And Swerve just treated him like gum on the bottom of his shoe.
What?
Exactly.
I don't know why I started.
Fuck that nigga. We're going to pass the ball, Rob. What we doing?
Yeah, hey, Max Caster, bro. AKA Max Myron Gaines Caster, bro. Let me tell you something, nigga. Yo, take that bullshit, whatever. Yo, y'all ever used to pull up on OGs and old folks and shit? Y'all used to start doing some dumb shit, and they used to tell you, take that shit over there. Yeah, Max Caster, take that shit over there, bro. We don't need that. Whatever you trying to sell, buy, we not buying, bro. We not buying, we not bartering, we not trading, nigga. We not importing, nigga. Take that shit somewhere else, bro. Leave that shit. Take that shit to NXT. Please don't take that shit to NXT.
Keep him away from my glory.
It's bad enough we got Ridge Holland being the hottest heel in wrestling right now. We don't need that.
You don't want to pour that gasoline on the current man.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. You go in the fresh and fit.
Take that shit to take that shit to XPW so you can watch. So you can go wrestle Necro Butcher for his 55 neo-Nazi fans that still like him. Anyway.
Fuck wrestling. Take that shit to fresh and fit Royal Mall or something.
Any fucking way.
Not to change the topic, but I've just seen who Jericho is wrestling at Final Battle or whatever the pay-per-view is, and I did not know this.
You didn't see it last night?
I didn't, bro. No, I was asleep.
Never mind. I was not in my head to always ready, but actually, fuck that nigga. Yo, I'll never forget. Yo, that nigga wrestled a nigga naked that was naked in the ring, bro. And I was like, yo, this is some bullshit. And I wasn't even talking about that nigga though. I say, yo, this is some bullshit. Why is this nigga wrestling naked in the ring? They probably got like kids in the audience. What is going on? And he says, well, actually, Mark, it was an 18+ show. You pay for your check. And then what Elon did, he took all the big accounts checks away and made him pay for it. And that Mark ass nigga paid for it. So you know what? Fuck that nigga. Fuck that whole ass nigga. And I hope Jericho buries you in Hammerstein, nigga. I hope he holds the leg after he pins you. Fuck,
Hammerstein.
Yeah, man. Anyway.
Yeah.
Fuck Max Caster.
Fuck Max.
Real.
Yes. Fuck all them M and fuck all them niggas that start with an M except for Matt Jackson.
Whoa.
That's on game.
Who's the other nigga? There's another nigga.
Who's all the niggas?
Oh shit! Oh, my fault, bro. My fault, bro. It's kind of like my bad, dog. Yo, for like 2 seconds. My fault, bro.
Crazy.
My bad, bro.
Anyway.
I forgot.
Because I wasn't even thinking about my fault.
That's funny. So.
I literally did. It's like I was like, there's people I'm forgetting, but and I was like, oh shit.
Bad jokes.
Michael Jackson cut his face from the game. Nah, Michael Jackson good. Michael Jackson.
Okay. So, Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly gets announced for winter. He's coming next week, and the winner of that gets a shot at MJF at World's End. And followed this was an MJF pre-tape promo. I thought it was actually quite a good promo, to be honest.
I really liked the promo.
It was a good promo.
He talked about like how he and Adam Cole, they did record-breaking business when they were together, and then Adam turned on him. But why? Because because you had this whack excuse that I was going to turn on you. There's no proof of that. And basically was like, because of your actions, I'm no longer AEW World Champion. And we've got Moxley running around like a fucking lunatic, and it's all your fault, you piece of shit. Like,
kind
so
of
it was like peak heel logic. Do you know what I mean? So it was a good promo. Obviously, MJF's delivery is usually like very good. So MJF is a very good promo as long as he stays away from his cliches and his tropes.
As long as he focuses on the actual feud going on, then he's pretty awesome.
Yeah. He's
called him jaundice the 1 week his tan actually looked normal on TV.
That was pretty funny. I can't lie. But I will say
really
this is probably the strongest thing in the entire feud by Country Mountain. I mean, it's not really even close because he actually talked about the feud. But it was like peak heel logic, but the logic was actually like extremely correct. Because you are a piece of shit, Adam Cole. This is your fucking fault. All this is literally your fault.
Those are the logical leaps that I'd be making, man.
I mean, everyone with a brain that does literally pay attention to his entire story was like, bro, Adam, Austin, buddy, you're not a good person. Matter of fact, none of you are good people. None of you in this story are good people whatsoever. Why should I give a fuck about this? But
Kyle's okay.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if a bad person holds the NXT Championship for 411 days. Still the longest run in the company.
Bro, shut up.
But
stop it.
Needless to say,
enough.
Needless to say, it's still the longest reign in company history, by the way. But
what was the bottom ticker on here before? There you go. The system.
Well, yo, I was watching Bobby Fish last night, and Bobby Fish was doing moonsaults. I was like, what's going on? He not doing those ever again. But that's not the point. So yeah,
he was like 55 years old doing them back then. He's like 75 now. It ain't happening, sadly.
Bro.
This point has just popped me in the chat. And as a sort of someone actually mentioned Mox. Yeah, one of the top guys mentioned Mox. But he's a heel, bro. So it's like it's hilarious. But MJF
is Will Ospreay gonna ever be like, yo, Mox? Also, I'm not letting you do what you're doing, but I got this business with Kyle Fletcher first. Hold on.
Didn't Ospreay in a fucking backstage exclusive like 4 weeks ago when they were doing like when he did like the 8-man tag or whatever, and that's like the only.
It would be very AEW for it to be hidden in an online exclusive after a fucking tag match. Yeah. Oh god, this is what I mean about no companies like AEW, bro. What I was saying at the start of the pod, like they're just funny.
And then 2 years, but 2 years ago, exactly what you're talking about, they would have done it 2 years ago. But now, 3 years ago, they would have done it. But now they just like, throw it on Rampage.
It's so silly.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, MJF, he's actually got a couple of good promos, like the one on Roddy as well, about like fucking mom and dad and shit. Like that was a good heel promo as well. So MJF's pre-tapes are actually like worth watching the past few weeks because the ones when Adam Cole was like trying to rack up 3 wins were just like just pointless, just air. Do you know what I mean? Like, but anyway, Jay White versus Pac. This was just kind of like a good featured match on the show. You know, obviously it wasn't Continental Classic or anything like that. Jay White, of course, is kind of feuding with like Mox, and they're doing this kind of like 3-way, 4-way, potentially 5-way fucking thing that they're doing with the world title at the moment. But so obviously Jay White versus Pac, member of the Death Riders, and I thought this was a good match, man. One thing I thought was actually quite noticeable about this, especially as like Pac's heat segment kicked in, and as the match got closer to its ending stages, the crowds are starting to get behind Jay as a babyface, man. Yeah. You know, like we can say we can do all this stuff, we can talk in circles about like how much we rate him or think he has potential as a top guy, or if he's boring, or if he's this, or if he's that. But at the end of the day, he's being pushed as a babyface at the moment, and the crowds are they're getting behind him, man. But yeah, again, nonetheless, outside of that, I thought it was just kind of like a good match. Obviously, Pac's approach as a heel, he's not exactly electric, but he's still a very good wrestler. Then when you work someone who has the potential to be as dynamic as Pac is, but the opponent is Jay White, but Pac is playing the heel, it's like Jay White isn't going to be the person who's like, all right, let's pick up the pace. Do you know what I mean? Let's start this hot and let's do sequences. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not going to happen when Pac's the guy out of the two being the heel and having to play a heel. But again, nonetheless, I really like this match.
Madison Square Garden, Tokyo Dome,
United Center,
the Catalyst, breathe with the Switchblade because it's still my era, nigga.
My middle of nowhere town.
Sold out Osaka. Sold out Bergen Home. Sold them all out. Y'all sold that. And we sold out All In. We wasn't even there. And we selling our Grand Slam.
I mean, you know. Sure.
Yeah, man, some nice suplexes and stuff with Jay's comeback towards the end. They did the kind of Jay's kind of almost cliche, like Blade Runner reversal dance thing before like going to the outside, and Wheeler Yuta hit a Busaku knee on the outside to Jay White, and he manages to get in just about, catches Pac kind of slipping, hits him with a Blade Runner quote out of nowhere, very RKO-esque. So that's kind of I actually like how they're doing it. I've always said this, how protected the Blade Runner is. Like when he hits it, it's over. It's over. People don't kick out of the fucking Blade Runner, bro. You know. And it was very similar that way in Japan as well. It's a very protected finisher, which made it very funny at Full Gear when Christian Cage was hit by it, then immediately like got up and ran away. But like, nonetheless, outside of that, it's a very, very protected finisher, and they're clearly doing a thing at the moment where it's like he can hit it out of nowhere. You know, he can hit it from any position, any time, any place. And obviously that's how Pac got caught. So I guess quick thoughts on the match before we get into what I thought was a very messy post-match angle.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it. Really liked the finish as well. In terms of like a TV match, I think it did what it needed to do. It was pretty cool.
It was fine. I liked it. I'm just not a big fan of Jay White's pace as a babyface or a heel. But I mean, it is what it is.
Y'all, thank you. Y'all clear out the way because we're talking about a masterpiece. Yo, let's talk about this match. All right. So listen. All right, listen. It starts off with the beautiful art of pro wrestling. These two have a real issue. Pac and others seriously beat the shit out of Jay White last week. So what did they do this week? Did they start off doing collar and elbow tie-ups this week, Monty? Did they start off doing arm drags and leapfrogs and duck unders, Marcus? No, they started out beating the shit out of each other like two pro wrestlers with a real issue should. And then you know what? Pac started to flip, but you know what Jay White said? Slow the wait. What Shane? What Chris Jericho told Shane McMahon at Survivor Season 2016? Calm the fuck down. And he stuck him right in a headlock takeover and held him there for 5 minutes. And it was glorious. And what happened every time Jay White did a big move like a DDT or a half Nelson suplex? oh, the crowd popped because it actually meant something. Y'all are so mad that Jay White just knows how to work a crowd because he's worked big crowds before. I know some of your favorite wrestlers have never really done that. You know what I'm saying? Some of your favorite wrestlers in these indie promotions never really main evented at Madison Square Garden. So I understand, but that's how we work Madison Square Garden, brother. That was fantastic.
Oh, bro, you already gonna be one of those parents one day when you're gonna take your kids to a Jay White signing.
Oh,
I can just see.
Oh, yeah.
Rob's going to be telling his kids about the time that, Madison Square Garden was sold out, bro. He's going to be telling them all about it.
He sold, Jay White. Jay White and Okada sold out Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, good shit, man.
And several Tokyo Domes.
All right, so that was the match. If no one's got anything else to add, and then,
Not really.
And then after,
wait, what?
How did it all play out, man? It was fucking messy. Wheeler Yuta, was it Wheeler Yuta and Jay White like get into like a scrap or whatever, and then he gets dealt with, and Marina comes out. And then he has like a face-to-face with Marina, Jay White does. And obviously, like, he's not going to lay hands on her because no one does that. Like Willow did, but we ain't seen her. And then Mox comes from behind. Like, Jay White gets... Because this is what happened last time, isn't it? It's like he has like a face-to-face with Marina. I think he had her in the Blade Runner position before that. And then Mox attacks from behind. So he's fell for the same thing again. And then they deal with Jay White. And then Hangman comes out, and it's like, okay, what? Then Hangman comes out at like,
guys as a cameraman comes out and chokes Moxley out. It's Orange Cassidy. Everybody goes crazy.
No, but this Hangman comes out, but you don't fully get involved straight away.
He stands there.
He's just kind of brooding.
And then
they go to walk towards him, and that's when Orange comes out with the fucking, you know what I mean, the disguise, and he tries to choke him out with the wire. Then Marina Shafir manhandles Orange fucking Cassidy and drags him over.
And then Orange Cassidy, like anybody, I'm not just talking about a dude, I'm talking about anybody that's dealing with this fucking issue, walks over to the barricade. He doesn't put his hands on her. He just walks over to the barricade, bumps it, and just like, get the fuck off of me. And she flies off of him into the crowd. It was tremendous. He's literally just like, get the fuck off of me, please.
It's so
and went back in the ring, and he started whooping everybody's asses orange punches. It was tremendous. I was popping.
He did. And then as Rob said, like Orange Cassidy like wipes everyone out, and he's like Hangman hits a buckshot lariat on no, Jay White hits Orange Punch, then Blade Runner, then a buckshot lariat for good measure. So you've got the three baby faces in the ring. Well, baby faces because Hangman is there. Yeah. One thing I want to point out before we actually pick this apart was also at the end of this, Christian Cage was like smiling at the top of the rank like a pervert.
Yeah, he made an appearance at some point.
Yo, breaking news.
Folks. Go on.
We got breaking news.
No, I don't want to.
Oh, come on, bro.
We got breaking news.
Oh my god.
The chat mentioned it like 5 minutes ago.
AJ Francis versus Nick Nemeth for the big one. That's disgusting. That is. Anyway, post match angle, Joe White Pack. One thing I just want to quickly mention. We were just talking about, but like the Marina Shafir thing, like her interactions in some of these angles are hilarious because you can tell. And I think last night, what we were just talking about with Orange was an example of it. It's like, obviously, she's meant to be presented as strong and like somewhat of a physical threat to some of the men and stuff like that. And like, obviously, they get, there's like a numbers game element and, the element of surprise and all that sort of stuff and like jumping people and all that. So obviously, there's that. But you can tell sometimes when these angles play out here and Marina goes to engage with one of these people, the guy don't know what to do. Like, you can tell, like, Orange, you could tell he didn't want to just be like, get the fuck away from it. Do you know what I mean? And like shove her to the ground, like, then at the same time, it's like he don't want to fucking get fully like beached by Marina Shafir because that looks crazy, you know. So it's like you can tell that some of the men on the roster, when Marina goes to engage with these like brawls and stuff, they're like they don't know what to do with it, like so that you get kind of these weird moments like you get last night. So but as for the actual angle itself, I thought it was just messy, man. Another kind of like train of people coming out like there was at like the pay-per-view. But it's just kind of like messy and it's not really properly linked to each other. It's like, why would Hangman come out when Jay White and that's getting beat up? And then why would they have that moment in the ring when they're all kind of like almost like united, like the enemy of the enemy is my friend. Do you know what I mean? Like kind of vibe to it. And it's like, bro, Hangman's like the last character on the roster that should be doing that sort of thing, you know?
Especially to a guy like that he's just lost to twice. Clean.
Exactly. It just doesn't make any sense from like a motivation standpoint. Because like Hangman came out at the pay-per-view because him and Christian had a arrangement, a deal, which was bullshit lazy writing as it was, you know, because he came out first, didn't he? Do you know what I mean? Then it's like, why would Jay White come out after to like quote say like, that was all a mess anyway. So what was the actual reason for him coming out last night?
What the fuck? No?
If he just had a face-to-face with Mox, it would have been fine because he's been saying in his promos that it's always been about the title and he wants to get the title back. That's fine. But him standing tall with Orange Cassidy and Jay White at the end is the stupidest fucking booking they could have done with this. Because why is he not trying to beat Jay White's ass after he's just literally lost to him on pay-per-view twice? And he should still have a vendetta about that. Why? And this is also just another person that's in your way in the title chase. Why are you standing united with him? Drives me nuts. Because it doesn't align with everything that Hangman's done up until this point.
Bro,
I don't get it.
It's the stupidest shit ever. Like, what is Hangman's goal at this point? Is his goal to get the world title, or is his goal to like? I don't understand. Like, he's making his goal to get the world title, but like, he's been trying for 6 months now, and he was stuck fucking running around playing touch butt with Jeff Jarrett for a fucking month and doing lumberjack matches on Collision. So I don't understand. Like, I don't get it.
Dumb.
It was really promising when Willow came out at the pay-per-view as well to that huge pop as well, bro.
Insane
pop. To like go head to head with Marina, I thought like that would be kind of like almost like a constant throughout this storyline going forwards. But obviously it hasn't been in the past 2 weeks, so that's kind of disappointing, really, because I do think the Marina element is like kind of like, all right, bro, we get it. You know, it's like who's going to actually like step to her? You know, like who's actually going to like, you know, because how many times are you going to do that awkward like babyface don't know what to do when Marina's in his face kind of thing that they've done multiple times already? You know,
she would have got a stunner 20 years ago. You know, we wouldn't have had no fucking time for that. We should have caught a stunner.
Think about the old days. They're the old days.
Yeah, bro. There is actually something to that though, because like, if fucking because there's been so much hesitation with her actually like taking like a real bump or anything from a guy or whatever. Like, say if Jay hit that Blade Runner on her last week, it would have got a mad pop, bro. Like, the crowd was so ready for Jay to hit that shit on her, and obviously,
if she's
20 years ago, he would have hit it on her.
And bro, you're gonna catch a stray. Just get out the way.
20 years ago,
I don't know. This whole angle pissed me off a lot.
It was
Orange Caster.
Well, was dumb. Yep. It was just as dumb as the pay-per-view angle, and
yes.
I think you guys probably already know. Like, I thought that angle was like fucking ridiculous. Like, I was fucking calling it Russo every chance I could. You know, like I thought it was ridiculous.
So why are they cramming so many competitors into the world title scene right now when it's clear that Mox is gonna have the belt for a long time anyways? Like, that's what I don't get.
Nothing about it makes sense, Charlie. Nothing. Like,
no, absolutely nothing.
Like, whatever, you know. Does anyone else have any other like complaints or comments about
I mean, it would be the same thing I've said for weeks now, ever since I started being here, bro. Like, it's the same thing. Death Riders just don't feel deadly. They're supposed to be the Death Riders, and yet they don't feel deadly to me. They don't show, bro. They show up whenever they fucking feel like it, which is like not what AEW needs right now in the slightest. Yeah, because boy, we definitely need you showing up, and bro, especially when they're trying to tell this big story. It's definitely not what AEW needs right now. Oh, we'll show up at hour 2 when shit's just chilling, and then we'll leave in 5 minutes. So by the time we're already at like the second quarter of the second hour, they're already gone. There's no more Death Riders. I said it the other day. Bro, the conglomeration should not have been able to help out at Full Gear. They should, if the Death Riders were really the Death Riders, they would have showed them all being laid out throughout the night and not really being there. It's a simple case of like these. They just don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing with the Death Riders at all. And I just don't. And this is Mox's idea, but Mox just seems like he doesn't know what he's doing either.
But that's the maddest thing about it as well. Like kind of how it's like kind of lost direction and clear, like it doesn't feel like this super important all-encompassing thing, and I'm still giving it a chance. Like I wouldn't write this storyline off it. I still think they can. Like the Derby element of it is so important. Do you know what I mean? And obviously that hasn't really fully developed just yet, and obviously we're going to get to it. But it's fascinating. You know, all the thing I agree with everything Rob just said. Yeah, but it's just fascinating because like Mox was in the Shield. Mox was in the Shield, bro. When the Shield pulled up, niggas knew what time it was, bro.
Bro, niggas was trying to get exactly what it was. Bro, niggas was trying to get out the building.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So like Mox has done it all before, granted in a very like sports entertaining Vince era way, but obviously the Shield was a fucking phenomenal creative success.
That period when the BCC was running around with fucking screw, they were the ones that started the Screwdriver. It wasn't fucking the Don Callis family. It was them who started the Screwdriver lore. Because remember when fucking when Danielson tried to pull Hangman's eye out with the screwdriver, and then Mox and them were, bro. Even the BCC felt more dangerous in early 2023 than the Death Riders do.
It's also
it's an
also
issue.
The Death Riders literally have one of their members in the Continental Classic, but they're letting all the other like participants roam around backstage without like doing anything to make Claudio's path to winning easier, even though their whole thing is taking over AEW. And surely winning the Continental belt is part of that. He's literally in the tournament. Why are you just letting the competitors run around knowing you can't get involved in the actual matches? That's another thing that's been annoying me a little bit, but
yeah. It's
even do that?
It's just an extension of like Rob's point, isn't it? About like how they're not like this all-encompassing, dangerous feeling.
No, when Claudio get them motherfuckers, Claudio went and pulled Darby out the back of the truck 2 weeks ago, and went and took that nigga, dragged him over to the garage, and slung that nigga into the garage like 3 different times. That shit was crazy. That's a nigga that feels dangerous in that group. Impact. I won't disrespect that. You'd have just got to change his look, bro. Something's got to change. Grow out your chest hair or something, bro. Grow out your hair. Do something. Look, you got to look evil, nigga. You don't look evil to me. You got to.
I get them trying with Wheeler, but don't take them seriously enough. It just kind of is what it is.
His gimmick is supposed to be he's like a brainwashed, kind of like the brainwashed kid in the group that's willing to be down. That's down to do anything to be down to just fit in, and bro, he should just grow. But it should it should be driving him insane. Like he should be having that insane look, grow out his hair type shit.
He keeps
if he could grow out his beard, grow out his beard. I'm not doing some Ebu shit though, because Ebu be
a pervert with that shit, my nigga.
I don't know, Mark. I don't know, Mark, because Rob's getting very close with the Wheeler needs to grow his hair stuff.
No. If people get
every time Wheeler comes up the past fucking month,
bro, it's like, bro,
he needs to grow his hair, bro. It's like,
bro.
This nigga Ibu was going to Kansas to grow a mustache.
That's a little crazy. Like that's and to Kansas,
Yes.
he's like, yo, beard, and I was like, yo, that's kind of crazy. But no, it's like, bro, he needs to look. He's had the same look since he was Orange Cassidy's young boy. And if his whole thing, if Kyle Fletcher's whole thing can be, I'm not his young boy no more, and he changes his look, then Wheeler Yuta has to do the same thing. I'm not Daniels' young boy no more. I'm not Orange Cassidy's young boy no more. And so if you want to change it, change your look because you still look like the young boy that was running around with Danielson and Orange Cassidy. But hey, man, you know.
hey, man.
What are you doing, I guess? Yeah.
I'll say personally,
AEW's fine, guys. I am with AEW. AEW's fine.
Shout out Dustin.
Go on, Martha.
I'll say personally, I may be the only one up here that actually liked it in a vacuum. You know, the logic was kind of stupid. The Hangman part would have worked a lot more with me if he also just said "fuck Jay White" too.
Yeah.
Or he just hit Moxie and walked off.
Yeah.
It would have worked a little bit more, but I get it. It's like, hey man, Hangman's basically just doing what the fuck at this point. And like, hey man, I got a free shot at the champ. Why the fuck not? If they play it off that way, then I wouldn't be as annoyed at it, but they didn't. And either just leave and just let Orange Cassidy and Jay White piece it up, or just kill everybody and walk out. One or two would have probably been a better play.
Yeah, so way it's presented as well. Like at the time, like the way they hit Hangman's music and he comes out as like Jay White's getting beat up. Like it's just the signaling's just all wrong. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, AEW, as Rob said, they're gonna do what they're gonna fucking do, and but whatever. I get what you come. I get what you mean.
Yeah, RD Evans knows a lot more than me, bro. RD Evans knows a lot more than me, bro. 100%. So
hey, definitely knows a lot more.
I do get what Marcus is saying though. Like there is like a world.
No, RJ City watched the movie and based his storyline around it, bro. He knows a lot more than me.
He's 2 for 2, bro. He's 2 for 2.
It's not like every single storyline ever from anything has been derived from another story from a different thing. But that's what's up, bro. I get it. No, I understand. I completely understand, bro. We just shut the fuck up and watch the show.
Yeah, but there is a way to make
along with 500 other thousand people instead of 600. But I digress.
Shut up, Rob.
I mean, it's not wrong. I mean, there is a real pathway to make
my bad,
more
y'all.
sense. There was 2 pathways that could have took to make it more sense. But you got RD Evans, you got RJ City, you got John Moxley on fucking crack.
That ass.
I guess they know what we're doing.
Yeah, they'll figure it out. Anyway, Jamie Hayter promo saying she's going to win the International Women's Cup. We kind of briefly spoke about that anyway. Jericho did like a wacky TV time with Jericho backstage, fucking video package, news, parody thing where he promoted Final Battle.
It was inoffensive.
It was promotion.
To you, it might have been inoffensive.
It was inoffensive in the sense all we did was just promote their big shows coming up, and that was it. It wasn't really anything crazy. It wasn't him in the middle of the ring taking up 15 minutes.
It's always offensive, you know.
Yeah, but
it's never not offensive, you know. It's 2025 next month, bro. You know.
Yeah, it's
that's crazy.
The correct answer would be just to have him not be on TV at all whatsoever. But he's going to be on TV. We know it. It is what it is. If you're going to have him there, do 2 seconds of something that's not the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. So
he's still got some name value, I guess. You know.
Sure.
Well, he obviously does, you know. But you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anna Jay versus Penelope Ford. We kind of briefly touched on this. It was an okay match. Not really a lot to say about it at all, to be honest. I guess more so to talk about the Mercedes Anna kind of angle after the match. Anna Jay grabs a mic after she gets the win and basically calls out Mercedes, and Mercedes comes out. And she basically said, if Chris Statlander, the strongest woman on the roster, can't defeat me, then what makes you think that you can beat me? Come back to me in 10 years when you've actually done something in this business. And Anna was like, "What? Like this?" And she, like, give her a slap, and they kind of they went face to face. And Mercedes was like, "You know what? Let's do this right now." And she started taking off like a fur coat, and she's taking out hoops and shit. And she's fucking. And as she's getting kind of like ready, she glances, she sees she's got this fucking huge watch on, and she looks at the time. She's like, "You know, what? I ain't got time for this." And she walks out.
Like, actually, I don't have time for this.
Well, as far as Mercedes angles go in AEW, this was a good little angle.
It's pretty enjoyable.
I thought they both came across pretty well in it. Anna obviously off the back of a win immediately calls out the champ, and the champ comes out and they get into a little thing. They tease the match, but Mercedes in heel fashion backs away, in which I thought was like quite hilarious fashion, And it was just short but sweet, simple angle. And like I said, as far as Mercedes AEW angles have gone so far, this was probably one of the better ones she's done, to be honest. So
it's one of the more angles where she actually came off like Mercedes.
Yeah.
And it sounded ruthless. It's like, you mean you are not important, you are like a gum on the bottom of my shoe type shit. Like, you are not anywhere in my league. Right. And that's still up for herself. Good for her, being a plucky babyface. Only thing I would have probably changed, I would just have her put Mercedes in the Queen Slayer and have her try to weasel out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. That takes away the. I ain't got time
that's
for
the
this.
only part.
When is Holiday Bash? When is Holiday?
Like
2 weeks.
Yeah, we
can do that next week.
After.
Yeah, do that next
week. The week after. What's it called? The week after.
What
is it? Winter is coming.
Yeah.
Do that next week then. Have that angle run that angle on Dynamite.
Like, do some shit where it's
we
like
know
next
y'all
time
listening. We know y'all listening. Run that angle on Dynamite.
Oh, I'm gonna have some. If you want NJ talking, put her in the Queen Slayer and be like, the next time you wake up, I'm gonna have the belt for real, or something like that. Something to that effect.
Yeah, man. Shout out Mercedes. Like I said, it hasn't exactly been encouraging the first couple of weeks after Full Gear after having such an amazing match with Stat, but this angle in a vacuum was pretty decent. I just wish it was in like something that just felt bigger, with no offense to a bigger name, someone more threatening, more important than Anna Jay, because I think Anna Jay is all right, man, and I think getting a TBS title shot again in a vacuum is fine, but Mercedes at this point needs to be. We need those big time matches, brother.
At least in Anna's perspective, it's like, well, she can't challenge the world title with the Mariah thing still. So it's like, why not take a shot at the TBS title with Mercedes holding it? Fuck it. Like, from that standpoint, sure, I'm fine with it. I just rather Mercedes like wrestle someone else. But that's not a knock on Anna. It's just Mercedes should probably not be TBS champion anymore, because it's kind of an anchor. Because she
isn't it?
Yeah, it just kind of messes things up, because Mariah is a younger, not quite like established star like that. So she should really be TBS champion in a perfect world, and Mercedes should be world champion, because like the actual stars of the division would be going for her for the world title instead of the secondary title. It just kind of those things for a loop. But hey, I get why they did it. It's just probably time to move on from it now.
Yeah, I agree.
RJ City say, yo, you think that Black is coming to my world title division? You think that Spook is coming to my world title division?
Charcoal Briquette, Moulignon.
No more than
what that nigga said. What that one nigga said in what that one nigga said in what's that movie called? Do the Right Thing. That pizza. What that pizza guy said. I'm not gonna say it.
Don't say it.
Yeah, we're not trying to keep.
This is a family show.
Mercedes not coming to AEW no time soon.
It's a family, Charlie. This is a family show. Charlie, you got anything you want to add to the Mercedes Anna convo?
No, I like the angle.
Good.
It was effective.
Right, good stuff. Renee sit down interview with Mariah May. Mariah May did her usual. Bro, you know what I didn't get about this? Renee. So like, Renee asked Mariah like a pretty standard question or whatever. Then like Mariah takes it a certain way, then like he's really insulting towards Renee. Renee's like, fuck this, and goes to get up and leave. But Mariah's like, no, we're doing this. And then Mariah just continues to insult Renee. And it's like, why is Renee just sitting there and taking this if she was already about to fucking peace out on the interview? But anyway, Mariah does her usual stick of burying the division and calling them all fucking shit and whatever else she does. And then, but she's actually a really good friend to Mina because she's given her this title shot, which she wouldn't have got otherwise. And, and she's so great and blah, 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 blah. Just a usual stick, really. And like, Mina appears behind her with a champagne bottle and you think, she's going to fucking attack her with it, but she doesn't. She turns around, Mariah does, to see Mina with the champagne bottle, and Mina hands her the champagne bottle and it's like, yo, do it to my face, basically. And it was like, oh, shit, Mina's a badass, Mina actually came off kind of cool in this. So I thought that part of it was well done. But everything leading up to it, like the Mariah May promo, the weird dynamic with Renee at the start.
More live promos, huh?
Okay, well, I said the baby faces.
You want them talking too? Shit.
Listen.
Yeah, it was weird. Go on, Charlie. I feel like you've got some on your mind.
Mariah May's handling as world champion. We've talked that into the ground, but her role as a heel, I don't get it. Because she's just talking all this shit, and the only person stepping to her isn't even an official member of the roster. But no one else seems to care that she's talking all this shit about the women's division. No one cares that she's world champion. Everyone's focusing on the ladies. Yeah, God bless Anna Jay. She tried her best.
So Anna Jay.
They have so many people on the roster that could. And no one cares that she's talking all this shit about the world.
Do their names rhyme with Roni Corn?
I tend to think about us. I don't know what you're talking about, but no, it's all very silly to me. I did think Mina was calling this. Glad they're running the match soon. I think it should be good. I hope.
Yeah, I think it will be.
It'll be fine.
I think it will be.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, silly stuff.
Thank you.
I'm not the biggest Mariah May fan these days. I'm just not. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Fair enough. And she's not having the greatest. She's not having the greatest women's world title reign, and I want to. You want to know the worst? I ain't even bringing up the dentist, but
Oh, brother.
Hey man, all I'll say is like the handling isn't great because it's like dependent on one person, and they've correctly been on TV for a while after a devastating loss. But again, when it's centered on that one person and no one knows who you are, then it kind of falls apart when you have to deal with it as the world champion yourself now. And then Mariah's performances themselves haven't really been world champion worthy.
No.
Either on the promos like last night have like actively been unproductive. Like a lot of them are.
They're harmful. Not even unproductive, they're just fucking harmful.
Yeah, and when they're not harmful, they're like goon bait.
Yeah. I don't love what she was doing with all that. But
so yeah, hopefully, I do think she's like a really like good talent. I do think she was given a lot very soon, but that was by design, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like when Tony signed her to do this story with Tony Storm, which was always leading to her eventually winning the world title. Tony knew what he was signing someone that was like. I'm not saying she was green, but like she wasn't exactly like a TV vet that's like world renowned and shit. Like she was known as someone that went to stardom for a little bit and got actively better and has a good look and some charisma. But it's like she was far from a finished article,
Right.
And obviously she'll grow as we watch her on TV over the years, but it's not like how they've signed Mercedes Moné, like on the flip side. Do you know what I mean? Like they signed Mercedes Moné, who you would expect to come in and be a game changer for the division, world champion almost immediately, dream match, something to build the division around, kind of similar to how Marcus was talking about earlier when we was talking about draws. Like build basically 80% of what AEW women is around Mercedes and branch things off it. Do you know what I mean? Like because Mercedes is that big of a star and she's that good of a wrestler that you could do that. But here we are, in December, 9 months later, and she's TBS champion, and she's only had like a couple of fucking standout moments in the company. So it's like It's just weird, isn't it, bro? Like, I just find it all so weird. It really confuses me, especially when I say it out loud.
I'm not watching MLW right now, but I might because I can't talk about Mariah May, bro. Every time I start talking about Mariah May, niggas start trying to lynch me. So
it's okay, bro.
I'll take the bullets. Fuck that shit. I'm not doing Mariah May talk.
I'll leave it alone. Yo, I said RJ City one time on a Raw review, and 50 niggas said, "What excuse her, nigga? Let me tell you something. All right, he's doing his job very well." I was like, "Okay, that's what's up."
Hey, nigga, hey man, he like to write movies and shit, right?
All right, bro.
You know what to say about sequels? Sequels be ass.
That's why an uneducated hooligan like yourself doesn't understand film. So I would understand why your smaller brain wouldn't be able to understand
your monkey brain won't get it, and you're not going to AEW, pal. You're not going to be a wrestling aunt. Nigga, fuck RJ City.
Anyway.
Oh my god, Dijak versus Mads Kruger. This is beast. I'm locked in.
Anyway, let's get to the main event. I got you.
I'll go bed soon, bro. I've got to be up at 8:30.
Brody King versus Claudio Castagnoli in the Continental Classic. This was as good as you would expect it to be if you're familiar with it.
Yeah.
Man, just two fucking stallions, just fucking just whacking each other, fucking just running into each other, just fucking. There was gonzo bombs. There was fucking. There was just like there was a superplex. This was just fucking beast, bro. Like, I really enjoyed this because I was expecting to enjoy it, and it delivered what I expected. So, Claudio hit a low blow, which led to him getting the win in this. So, yeah, man. I think Claudio's on 6 points. I think. Claudio,
yes.
Claudio. I've got the screenshot. I've got the standings, but whilst I get the standings up, Marcus, what did you make of this match, brother?
This is real music, baby. I love Brody King. I love Claudio von Wolfenstein when he's in that mode and just gets the wrestling, just clobber the fuck out of people. Nigga, that Castagnoli leaves the minute that damn theme goes. He goes full Aryan out there, bro. Like, I like the springboard uppercut he tried to do, and he just absolutely got taken out of the fucking air by Brody with a forearm, and he worked the arm constantly so he wouldn't be able to chop him anymore. And then the finish was pretty clever, where it's like you kind of have to do what you have to do when Brody's beating the shit out of you, low blow. Getting him up to the neutralizer was really, really impressive. Claudio's a fucking freak, first and foremost. And then Brody, he killed Claudio a couple of times with those chops. Even when they played off that his right arm doesn't have a lot of strength in it because of how Claudio worked it, just use his left.
Still throwing them.
Yeah, still throwing the bitches. And then he used his left, he just caved his chest in. The crowd loved them. Crowd was behind everybody. Like, again, I can't say enough about the audience last night. Like, they were really, really invested. They really cared about Brody King. They really, really liked Claudio. They made the match feel really important. And the two towns just reflected that, and they gave one of the hard-hitting matches of the tournament so far. Good work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Charlie, you much to add?
This is what the Continental Classic is all about. Just big guys beating the fuck out of each other, man. This was so awesome. I love this match so much.
Great.
Them getting the crowd to come back up for it as well. Like, it was a good crowd throughout pretty much all of the night anyways, but like they really got the crowd into it. I'm so into Brody King as a babyface right now. Like, just this big motherfucker beating the shit out of people. Hell yeah. Like, it's awesome. And I think they should roll with it even after the Continental Classic. Yes. Also, him being like adjacent to the Death Rider stuff, I really hope they kind of fold him in a bit more. Because he is someone that would make it feel larger than life. And like, there's actual like opposition to these guys. So.
And the way they did it last week when they set the matchup, like he came out to save Darby after Claudio was going to do something to him. And then the post-match, he was like, yeah, I really fucked Darby up. I kind of feel bad. I don't feel bad for Death Riders. I don't feel bad for Claudio. Fuck them. And then after last night, he was like, you really had to cheat to beat me, blah, blah, blah. I don't really care about no direction AEW bullshit, but I care about beating y'all asses. I'm going to come for y'all. And I got all smoke for the Death Riders. I'm with it. And you can use it as Darby and him have a lot of mutual respect, and he's going to slide for Darby. I'm with it. And you have a dog in the camera.
I like it, man. I like it. I like potential directions for Brody as well. Rob is locked in on MLW people.
Shit, me too. The fuck?
Oh no, I'm yeah. Dabakato just joined Contra. I'm.
Oh, that sounds like my kind of angle. I can't lie.
Yo, it's Dabakato, whoever that Asian dude is, fucking Minoru Suzuki, and Mads Kruger. I'm like, yo, what is going on?
Beast.
But anyway, the Dynamite main event. I really enjoyed that match. Claudio and Brody King are amazing at what they do. They will continue to be amazing at what they do. This new attitude of Claudio which is like scary in a sense. I don't just don't speak German around me, big bro, and we'll be all right. But with Brody King, that match was great too. I'm really enjoying a lot of Brody King's work lately. Especially the work where he was working the injured wrist that he had last year during the tournament. So, but needless to say, great main event to cap off a decent night, a good night of Dynamite. I wouldn't say decent.
It wasn't perfect by any stretch, but like the things you wanted to care about were good. Like I'll leave it like that.
Yeah, it's a pretty good episode, and as we've said a few times throughout the show, like AEW is always going to come with its like hilarious lows and shit like that. So you gotta take what you can get at the moment, you know. If a few things patch you on the show, you take it and run, bro. Like that's just the approach, you know. So quick, because there was only one match in each league. No, that's not. It's not like, you know. So there's only 2 people in each league that have actually wrestled 2 matches. So let me just skip over to my right. So in the blue league, we have Cole Fletcher leading with 6 points, but only he and Shelton Benjamin have wrestled twice. Shelton Benjamin, on the other hand, is on 3 points. Kazuchika Okada and Daniel Garcia, of course, they went to the 20-minute draw on Collision. They both have a point each. And bottom of the blue league at the moment is Mark Briscoe and Beast Mortos, who have both only wrestled 1 match. So there is chance for them to move off the bottom. Then in the gold league, okay, that's the wrong button. And Gold League, we have Claudio Castagnoli in the lead with 6 points. He and Brody King are the only people to wrestle 2 matches in the Gold League so far. Brody King, on the other hand, has just 3 points. Will Ospreay also has 3 points. Ricochet, Commander, and Darby Allin all on 0 points. Obviously, Commander stepping in for Juice Robinson, who lost to Will Ospreay. So we'll see what sort of record he can build. I don't think he's going to do hopefully amazing. But yeah, man, that's the current update. There's a few, what matches have been announced? There's been quite, bro. I'm quite criminal for that. I need to get better at that for these shows.
There's Briscoe Okada,
Garcia Mortos, and
Garcia Mortos. Yes.
Yeah, but they announced like, aren't they doing like Ospreay Claudio on Dynamite next week or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Something
no, week off.
This one's coming in.
Or is that the Derby match? I don't bloody know. Ospreay has a match coming up.
Go to the AEW page instead. Fuck you. You know. All right, super chats, and then we're actually getting out of it.
For Collision, it's Briscoe Garcia, Darby Commander, Fletcher Okada.
What, this week?
Okay.
Yeah, Saturday.
Interesting.
Okay.
Oh my God, Eric Bischoff. Wait, I'm sorry. It's Eric Bischoff.
You need to cut that out right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's Eric Brock and CW Anderson. I'm locked in. Sorry.
Roaches and $5. A bad brotherhood storyline is the Adam Cole one, but the New Day storyline is great because the fans care about it. They care about the people in it. Yeah, the emotional connection in that New Day storyline is like peak.
Like I said about DIY, that shit is in the WWE universe. Where the WWE universe, only thing that exists in the WWE universe is shit that exists in WWE. No, do you think when they formed Undisputed Era in NXT that they gave a fuck about Ring of Honor in their past? No, nigga. They were like, yo, we're doing this in WWE. So that's why it works. They're doing Undisputed Era in AEW. Nobody cares.
Like
Anyway.
Super Click stuff, Adam Cole working in AEW because it's in the same family because it was in Ring of Honor, it was in all that stuff. People watch that. WG, yeah, like the fans watched it. They know it. They wanted to see it, and Adam Cole came off really, really cool. The coolest he ever came off in AEW when they did that stuff. So there you go.
Oh well, Ron F $5. Mercedes going from Statlander to Anna J feels like a massive downgrade, and that's no shade to Anna. That's just the facts.
Well, it is a massive downgrade because one's obviously a top women's wrestler in the entire North America, and the other was Anna J.
Ron F, $5. Appreciate you again. AEW has taught their audience that women's wrestling is not important. What steps do they need to take in order to reverse that? It's probably same as anything. It doesn't matter if it's women, men, or whatever. Give the characters actual depth that the audience can connect with instead of just like throwing people out for matches and stuff like that. It's like, or just doing like the one, like for example, like yesterday, just doing kind of like the one match and angle and a few of like fucking pre-tapes and stuff. Stuff needs to be presented as important and as a big deal, and the characters need to have depth to them and genuine, valid grievances and motivations and arcs that we can follow and get attached to, that we get rewarded for paying attention to, and blah blah blah. It's just simple storytelling, bro. It's just they just need to simply put more focus on the women. That's all they need to do. Someone needs to actually have a genuine interest in it. So we'll see if that happens, because it doesn't seem like Tony Khan is that inclined to be super enthusiastic about women's wrestling. I just don't think it's his bag. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, last super chat, then we'll get out of here. We'll choose on $5. What's up with AEW talent just dumping on AEW? Max is like AEW is bad now. Mariah's like our women's division sucks. What sucks? What the fuck? Stop it.
Well,
it's very weird.
That's what I'm saying with the 2 world titles. We were talking about that the other day. The main idea right now with the 2 world titles is this shit sucks. And it's just like, how do you get people interested if the 2 world champions in both the men and the women's divisions are saying this shit sucks? You don't get anything, bro. Do you see, like I said, Liv Morgan? Not even just, do you see Gunther and fucking Cody Rhodes walking around talking about this shit sucks? No, you don't.
You just go, I'm just better than you niggas. We don't have to have a philosophical discussion about AEW on television.
Shit, Trick Williams probably knows the shit that's going on in the men's division. NXT sucks. Do you hear him say it sucks? Absolutely not.
No, just devaluing your own like stuff, and people aren't gonna care if you tell them don't care. Then why should they care?
Well, yeah, we could talk for days about AEW's kind of.
I don't think I want to do that.
Anyway, yeah, we don't want to do that. We're too deep, too deep in there. So yeah, that was AEW Dynamite, a pretty good episode, but of course not perfect because AEW Dynamite's never perfect. So,
even though it was great, it was never perfect. But that's the funny thing,
bro. For real, man. Like even if we went back and looked at those like peak Dynamites, it's like they weren't perfect.
Remember, it was like a great ass Dynamite. It was like a great ass Dynamite, and then it was like Vicky Guerrero calling Thunder an immigrant action. It's like, okay, all right.
Yeah, it was like you got some like horse shit on there, but like the other stuff you want to feel important, felt important. That's like the main difference. Like it happens here and there too, but like I don't know. Great episode. I liked it. Doesn't sound like we did.
We need Samoa Joe back. That's what
we do. We need Samoa Joe.
Let's get the big man back.
Need Cope back.
But yeah, man. What we're looking at, they've announced a lot. They're getting better with this sort of announcing things weeks in advance and stuff like that. So I guess there is some slow. I don't know, man. AEW is just how the fuck. I don't know. I don't know. Let's get out of here. All right, people. We'll be back on Monday. We'll be back on Monday with Worldwide, myself, Ibu, and Anna. And then the usual schedule from there, people. This is the last part of the week, unless I get the random urge to do like a random live stream or something, but we'll see. I doubt it. Rob, obviously, you're probably going to be streaming a lot throughout the rest of the week, aren't you?
I am going live as soon as this is over on Twitch to watch MLW One Shot, baby. We're going live, so make sure. Hold on. I'm typing it now. Matter of fact, we keep going with the intro, the outro. Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah, I think Rob's looking for his link for his stream, and he's going to drop that in the live chat for you guys.
Yeah, well, Rob does that. I'll be hopping on the late night green to watch that same show. So if I've got your subscription, go ahead and watch that.
Ratings wars going on.
I ain't doing nothing. I'm going to bed.
I'm gonna. Curiosity's got the better of me, folks. I'm gonna watch the end of this Eric Bischoff nonsense. All right, people. Appreciate you guys for watching. Appreciate all the super chats. Please like and subscribe if you haven't on the way out. Please leave us a comment because it does help us out, especially you guys who are watching the replay. And like I already said, I think Charlie just showed us a dog. I don't know. I looked down at the wrong top. Yeah, it was a dog. Okay.
There you go.
So yeah, from myself, Rob, Marcus, Charlie's dog, and Charlie. Appreciate you guys for watching, and peace.